everybody. Welcome to What Game Did You Bring? I am Kat. This is Becca. This is Jenna, and this is Mitch. Providing the lovely dog squeak noises in the background is Ripley. So you'll see her show up on occasion. She's a little, well, not little. She's a black dog, medium size.
Large size dog.
Some people would say large.
I mean, she weighs like 68 pounds, I think, 70 pounds. She's tired from wrestling.
Yeah, I see that. As always, we are sponsored by Arknight, makers of flat plastic minis and various boards. Go check them out at arknight.com. Today we shall be playing part 2 of Pandemic Legacy Season 1, where we run around trying to cure the world of diseases before everybody dies. It's set up in months. This month we are playing February. We won January, yay us, so we get special treats. Namely, we got a win bonus last time, which is for any game played in February. After setup and before the first turn begins, remove 1 disease cube from the board and return it to the supply. So, when we lay out the diseases, and this will all make sense in a second, and if you didn't watch part 1, afterwards go back and watch part 1, you know? And it'll make more sense. So when the diseases go out, we'll be able to remove 1 cube from the board.
Sweet.
Let's see. Oh, okay. Before we started rolling, I was just laying out a few other rule clarifications. The other rule clarifications that I wanted was the researcher can only give cards, but can't take them. And also you can only have 7 cards in your hand, period. So once you have 7 cards, you have to discard or play cards.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah, it's a little unclear in the rules, but it is the case. I've already shuffled these, so yay. Because we won, a drawback of winning is you get fewer funded events. So the government, being the government, says, hey, you did well, we'll give you less money this time around.
That's the way it works, right?
Yeah. So our funded event options, well, first of all, let's say who we're all playing. So my character is the researcher. I can give cards to any player as long as I'm in the same city as them.
I'm the scientist. I only need 4 cards of the same color to discover a cure, to do the discover a cure action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the dispatcher, and I can move like other players' pawns if they were my own, and I can move pawns to a city with another pawn.
I'll be playing the medic today. I get to remove all cubes of 1 color when doing the treat disease action. In addition, I automatically remove cubes of cured diseases from the city I'm in and prevent them from being placed there. In addition, because we won last month, I got an additional ability, which is called Local Connections. Once per turn, I may treat a disease in a city connected to the city I am currently in.
Nice. There you go.
So,
So these are the characters that we're all going to be playing. Last month we set up a permanent station in Istanbul. So once we've determined
not Constantinople, right?
Not Constantinople.
If you have a date in Constantinople, she'll be waiting in Istanbul.
I just messed up February, guys.
Right, March.
I just wrote FB.
Facebook.
You live in Facebook.
Constantinople threw me off.
That's okay. So basically, the point of the game right now, we have an objective, which is discover cures to the 3 normal diseases. Part of January is we ended up with an abnormal disease that cannot be cured in the normal way. We don't know how to cure it. For right now, the only objection is to cure the other 3 diseases.
Which one's the bad one?
The red.
Red.
Okay.
Red cannot be cured.
Hi, friend. Hi.
By normal methods.
Where are you going?
Okay, so we have various funded events. I'm going to go ahead and read one and then hand it down.
So I just took a picture, and no one else did this, and I was being super cheeky.
So, our first funded event that we could pick is Forecast. Draw, look at, and rearrange the top 6 cards of the infection deck, put them back on top.
That was very handy
That
this
was
time.
very handy. Do you want to read the next one?
That's fine. You can.
I'll just read
I just
them
was
all.
pointing. I was like, that one's good.
Resilient population, remove any 1 card in the infection discard pile from the game. You may play this between the infect and the intensify steps of an epidemic.
Cool.
Okay.
1 quiet night, skip the infect city step.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. Government grant, add 1 research station to any city, no city card needed. You may not use this in rioting, collapsing, or falling cities. So far, our only rioting, collapsing, or falling city is Beijing, which
No, we have. Oh, no, it's unstable. Never mind.
it's unstable. But the only one that can't get a research station is Beijing. In fact, our home turf of Atlanta
It's almost.
is unstable already. But that's because remember the card came up and then had an instant outbreak.
Yeah.
Like those are so difficult to take care of. So government grant lets you put a research station without discarding a card. We already do have 2 research stations on the board, so even though I think this is a cool one, my own opinion is if we
We
only
might not
have
need
2,
We definitely need this one.
we definitely need forecast. I think we're all agreed forecast goes in.
That one we need.
Flexible age package. Discard 1 to 3 city cards from your hand. The current player takes 1 addition action for every card you discard. And you can play it at any time. So say like, oh, I really need this other person to get more actions done so they can get back and cure the disease or whatever. You can just start discarding cards from your hand. And that can also be played at any time. Borrowed time. The current player takes 2 extra actions. Remote treatment. Remove 2 disease cubes from the board. And airlift is the move 1 pawn to any city.
I'm a big fan of that One Quiet Night one.
Yeah,
One
that was
Quiet
nice
Night.
last time.
Okay, so we're doing One Quiet Night and forecast. I agree with that decision.
Yeah.
I think of all the things, those are really the most useful.
Yeah.
I mean, I like having airlift, but okay. So these 2 just get mixed in any old way. So I'm just gonna mix those in and shuffle it up. And then we're gonna get to the epidemics and we're gonna start the game.
Oh, I'm scared.
You know it's not.
I remember,
You know
like,
it's
a-
not real, Regina.
It's going to be real someday.
Oh, and everybody's, I already handed out the cards that correspond to like what you played last time for colors. So you've got black.
No, I was like,
I was like, I don't see that.
You have
the
white.
one. Yeah.
I have pink and she has blue.
What?
So what now?
Sorry, I was on the tweeter.
It's okay.
Peter.
I was tweeting Dale Cooper.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so everybody gets 2 cards to begin before the epidemics get mixed in. 1.
She's just over there.
These aren't secrets, are they?
These are not
No, I'm
secrets.
treating it like a secret.
Okay, fine. Whatever.
Treat it like a secret.
It's
You know how to
you.
spell to spell record?
Okay. Oh.
What?
I've got Kolkata and Johannesburg.
I have Santiago and Lagos.
Interesting.
Oh, you might be the person to do yellow then.
Yeah.
I got Buenos Aires.
Oh,
Ho Chi Minh City.
we're good on. Oh.
Yeah.
Sitting over
Oh, actually,
and Karachi.
I mean, if we could get Becca's character to Santiago and Lagos, you can trade those off. But Santiago's way
Yeah.
down there and Lagos is way over there.
Yeah.
And then we'd already have it cured, but because your character's alone with him, that's a
Yeah.
lot more difficult.
And can you tell me again the rule thing about how we pass cards?
Yeah.
I can pass cards just by being in a city with you, and it doesn't
Okay.
matter. For her to give you Santiago,
These are 2 actions, right? So 1, 2.
yeah, so for
You have to
Santiago,
be in the same city.
if you
Yeah.
wanted to get Santiago, you both would need to be in Santiago.
Okay.
Oh, but so I could only give her Santiago in that case.
Right, and then you'd have to both move
Go
over to
along.
Lagos.
Okay.
And do that.
Okay.
So, it's difficult. Especially because Santiago is really isolated. Oh,
And
I noticed that Santiago is actually now connected to Buenos Aires. That did not used to be the case, so. Yay.
What do you mean?
In the old board, Santiago, the only way to get to it was through Lima. So they've actually added some more connections here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good and bad.
Game balance.
Okay, so we need to mix in the epidemics and then we can get going.
Score.
I don't know who wants to start as far as taking turns.
Okay.
You want to start
Sure.
with Becca or?
Yeah, let's just take over there and go work our way around.
Okay. That's what I was trying to do. So we need to divide up 5 equal piles to mix the epidemics into. That way they don't all come at the same time.
And then we did.
Because if they all came at the same time at the very beginning of the game, we would die. And if they all came at the same time at the end of the game, it makes the game too easy. So here's one to mix up. Here's another to mix up. Here's a third to mix up. And then we just, oh, okay, you're already done, so there you go. And then we just stack them up on top of each other here on the board. And Mitch, are you okay with being the master of the cubes again?
Sure. I'm okay with it.
She's really obsessed with that buffalo right now.
Yeah, our dog off camera is playing with a stuffed buffalo.
Is it from Bark Box?
It's from Bark
It is
Box.
from Bark Box.
Bark Box?
Okay,
Bark Box,
so the first of the cities to get 3 will be Baghdad.
They've already got so many problems.
They really, the nice thing is we already have a base in Istanbul, so if
Well, we
someone,
can start the game there, right?
yeah, some of us can start the game in one place, some can start in the other. So that's a nice thing is we can be strategic about it. So, meeting with Baghdad got 3. Next up, Khartoum gets 3. So another one that's close to Istanbul.
Seems like we've made the right decision.
Sorry, babe.
It's okay, Dale's drunk. on, Dale.
And Bogota gets
Does he drink other things besides coffee?
In the Black Lodge, he drinks whatever he has to drink, I guess.
What was the last one? Bogota?
Bogota.
Okay.
So it looks like somebody's gonna have to be over in Atlanta to start with.
Okay.
The next 3 get 2. So we have got Atlanta. Extra reasons to station someone in Atlanta.
Okay.
Seoul gets 2.
Yikes.
I'll try to put that in such a way as to not cover up its name. Let's see. Beijing gets 2.
God.
Oh. So bad.
So as a reminder, the red ones are the non-curable ones, and Karachi gets 2.
And then, can you remind me on the panic levels again?
Huh?
Oh,
Oh,
these?
Yeah.
If it's level 1, there's no effect. If it's 2 to 3, there's no direct flights or charter flights in or out. Existing research stations are destroyed. No new research stations can be built there. So that's where we're at right now. If we go any higher than that, then things get really bad.
yeah.
Can I have
So you can go to Beijing, but you have to go from a connecting city.
Yes.
Right.
Got you.
Or because of his unique ability, he can actually go to Seoul
And doesn't have
and
to
still
go to Beijing.
cure Beijing.
I have a stupid question.
Sure.
What's
Never
the
seen
difference between direct flights and charter flights? Maybe
Direct
that's why I'm
flight.
really confused.
Okay, so say I want to fly to Johannesburg
Uh-huh.
and I'm currently in Lima.
Uh-huh.
So a direct flight would be
Turn that in.
I discard
and then you go
Johannesburg and fly to Johannesburg.
Okay.
On the other hand, say I'm in Kolkata right now
there. Mm-hmm.
and I wanted to fly to Montreal. I can go, I'm playing Kolkata to do a charter flight to Montreal.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
So
Yeah.
direct, the destination is where the card is.
And then
charter
charter
is
is
the origin is where the card is.
Okay.
That you have to spend.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, now to the 1 dots.
Bring it. Bring it to me.
We've got Kinshasa.
Bring me the toy. I'll throw it. Bring it to me.
I was like, I don't know what that is.
Aw, my dog is
St.
naughty.
Petersburg, which is all the way up.
Come here.
1 cube.
Come over here. I'll catch
And
you, Sid.
Sydney.
You sit?
Oh, really?
Oh, damn it.
The inconveniently located Sydney. Well, you can get to it from Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Becca, you're starting, so you want to tell us what you're thinking?
We don't have to do.
Oh, yeah, right, we have the win
These.
bonus.
I would say take 1 off of Beijing.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so just before you set up your, it says before you set up your first game in February. Whoops.
Draw that card.
Okay, so this is the Legacy deck. And it says, draw this card just before you set up your first game in February. We already set up the first game in February. Hopefully this doesn't change things too much.
Bring it.
February mission briefing. We have to get ahead of this new Coda virus, which is what red is, as it is unlikely that it is unlike any we've seen in nature. We've managed to get authorization to start quarantining the hotspots, treat the viruses we know about, and keep Coda under control until more work can be done on it. Coda has mutated again, and now it can no longer be treated using any known techniques. Damn it.
Uh-oh.
Continue on with your existing objective. Open and resolve 1 at a time. So we have to get that Put the dossier out.
So we can't treat any of those then.
Apparently not.
So we can't clear anything out?
Yes. Okay, so first of all, we need to open up door number 9.
Door
Oh, that's a
9.
lot of.
Yes.
9.
So advent calendar.
Apply this sticker over Coda 403A.
Cannot be treated, cannot be cured. So it says to put it over it.
Yep.
So put the sticker over the other sticker.
So we can't clear anything off of those.
Right, so this might be why it didn't want us to. Because this might be the case of, like, we shouldn't have put those out at all. Next up, door G. Yeah, let's see speaking of those, sorry. And the rhyme or reason for the doors, I have no idea.
Doesn't look like there's one.
Not for the letters. For the numbers, yes. Oh, there's G.
You now have confidential clearance. Open package 1.
Oh,
So the door says quarantine. Spend an action to place a quarantine marker in your current city. Only one quarantine marker may be in a city at a time. When a player is instructed to add any amount of disease markers to the city of any color, remove the quarantine marker instead of adding disease markers. If you're out of quarantine markers and do the quarantine action, remove a quarantine marker already in play and add it to your city.
okay. So it said open box number 1.
Package number 1, those are quarantine markers, I'm hoping.
That's cool.
It is complicated.
Indeed. If I could get it out of here. Oh, we have quarantine markers.
Are they?
They're punch cards.
Oh, okay. I thought they were like stickers. And I was like, oh god.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
Does somebody want to punch these out and then put them into box 1?
Do we each get 3?
It just says spend an action to place a quarantine marker in your current city. Only one quarantine marker may be in a city at a time. When a player is instructed to add any amount of disease markers to the city of any color, remove the quarantine marker instead of adding disease markers.
So basically, we're going to be trying to quarantine the reds rather than, because we can't cure the
Yeah,
disease.
we can't even treat them by taking them off.
This is a sticker and I don't know where it goes.
Oh, which letter was that? G?
Yep.
Does it have like where you put stickers on the board?
There are actually some stickers that you're putting into the rule book.
Oh, that may be
So that's rule sticker G.
rule sticker G.
I'll put that, I don't know if the camera up there can see it. Rule sticker G. Okay, so that is getting placed. On this little rules page. There you go. So now we know the rules for quarantine. All right, next up is A, which is probably another rule sticker. It's a small rule sticker, by the way.
There it is.
At least I think it's a small one. Rule sticker, right?
Relationships.
Ooh.
When creating a character, give them a relationship with an already created character. They get the same relationship. So like they both get friend stickers. Fill in the name of the other character in the relationship. Each character can have 2 relationships.
Okay. I don't know how that comes into play.
We don't know yet either. Where's rule sticker A go?
I'm putting it in the book. I don't feel like I need to show the camera every time. Otherwise this will just take forever.
There.
Okay. Okay. Find out how that comes into play later. Number 1.
Sure.
Oh,
More on relationships. Friends with. If you start your turn in the same city as a friend, you may look at, but not rearrange the top 2 cards of the player deck. Rivals with. When a rival plays or discards a card, you may immediately discard any 2 cards to pick it up.
Oh.
I don't know where do these go?
They go on here. So two.
There's only 2 of each.
Yes, because we're only doing one. Yeah, each character can have 2 relationships. So say we want to do friends with, then friends with would go on mine and it would go on yours.
Okay.
And if we want to do enemies with, we'd put one on one and one on the other.
When do you get to do that?
I think now. But we might want to wait a second to determine that.
All right.
Because let's find out what's number
Are
6.
there stickers on that?
Yes,
Yeah.
Oh,
Number 6, you say?
number 6.
Relationships. Family members with. If you start your turn in the same city as a family member, gain an extra action. Coworkers with. You may share knowledge with a coworker as long as one of you is in the city of the card that's being passed. Yet the researcher can still pass any card. Wait, pass that.
Very confusing.
You may share knowledge with.
Dale Cooper, stay up, buddy.
Oh, okay. Here's in the city of the card that's being passed. I think coworkers with should, of all the relationships, coworkers with I think should probably go between researcher and scientist.
Okay.
Because and this is my thought on it, the researcher can hand off any card, even if they're not in the city. So basically, I don't have to be in. Becca and I wouldn't have to be in the same city anymore to hand off cards.
Okay, and then you used to have to be in the same city before.
Exactly.
Okay.
So that's why I'm thinking. So, and you get an extra action if you're family members. So
Do we have to use all of these?
I think so, because everybody's going to end up with 2 relationships,
Oh, true.
Yeah.
which is probably why we should actually name the characters so that we can.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
each character is going to have it, like, one
Yeah.
each on there, so I mean, it's not really going to...
Yeah. I mean, it's sort of an easy reminder though if you're
Yeah.
just looking at your own card.
So you can write like the person.
Exactly.
I'm just gonna be JT.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
I
B.
am, my life.
Okay.
I was like, that's me.
So we've got JT, we have B, we have Millie, throwing everything off.
What, Isaac?
And Isaac. So like I said, I think coworkers should definitely be Millie and B because, I mean, at least Millie should be one of them because she can, that way not even have to be in the same city as anybody. She can just on her turn go, I'm sharing knowledge with you. We're not in the same city, but I don't care.
Okay, so...
Yeah.
What's these? Doesn't really matter. I feel like.
I'm gonna look
Who
at
has
them.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's actually a really good card for you guys to use.
Yeah, I feel like between the scientist and the researcher, that's a really good card. So if you guys are okay with that, I'd like to
Yeah,
set
that's
that
fine.
up as.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I'm wondering if this family member one should be me and either one of you guys because
Gain 1 extra action.
yeah, and then because I have to fly you guys around anyway, so I'm gonna be in the same.
I'm just
Yeah.
wondering which ones would work with.
It definitely makes a lot of sense, no matter what, for the dispatcher to have it because you can so easily walk between
Yeah.
people.
I'm just wondering which ones would work best for the medic now.
What are the choices again?
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
Are they
That's okay.
like
The friends one, you
The
get
same
basically look at the
relationship.
top 2 cards if you start your turn in the city with your friend. The rivals, you get to
When a rival plays or discards a card.
you can immediately pick it up by discarding 2 cards.
I'm also wondering rivals because you, as the scientist, will be discarding more cards.
Yeah, I think that the rivals is a good one for the sign. Two cards to get it up.
wait, okay, can somebody just read each of the 3 remaining
Yeah.
options?
Okay, why don't you go ahead?
Okay, family members with. If you start your turn in the same city as a family member, gain 1 extra action. Friends with. If you start your turn in the same city as a friend, you may look at but not rearrange the top 2 cards of the player deck, which is back. This one.
Yeah,
This way.
Player deck. Okay.
And then rivals with, when a rival player plays or discards a card, you may immediately discard any 2 cards to pick it up.
I think you should get extra actions, yeah?
The medic?
Yeah,
I do. I agree with that.
because that way
Yeah, except
you can
clear more stuff
clear
faster.
more stuff.
Yeah.
So do we think that that maybe is a good one for the dispatcher?
Dude.
Get out of the pockets, dude! Why are you gonna be pickpocketing people?
Okay,
You can't rob our
so
friends.
you can go
Come
ahead
on.
with the medic.
Come here.
Rob friends.
No, you don't rob friends.
So you can
You
go
gotta
ahead
rob
with that
enemies.
first relationship, and then we'll figure out who the other person should be. It kind of
She's
makes
like,
sense
I
for
don't
it to be
even
the
bark when people
dispatcher,
come in the house.
Yeah.
right?
But I'll steal your wallet. You little
And
scamp.
then I think I need to be
Street
friends
dog.
with as well.
Okay. So are we okay with her being the?
I'm cool, whatever.
Okay.
Okay.
So go ahead, and you can write down.
Oh.
You can write JT on yours, and you can write Isaac on yours, and that uses up that relationship card.
And that leaves us with which 2?
There's still 2 left, and there's nothing saying that we have to keep going this. Like I could be friends. So friends with is if you start your turn in the same state as a friend, you may look at but not rearrange the top 2 cards of the player deck. I guess that lets you know if an epidemic's coming up. The other one's when a rival plays or discards a card, you may immediately discard any 2 cards to pick it up.
I feel like Becca has to be first.
I feel like Becca needs
Sorry.
at
No,
least-
I was thinking that too. I was just waiting to hear it again.
Because you're gonna discard the most cards out of all of us.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hopefully when we cure those diseases. Fingers crossed.
Who's gonna have the next most like number of cards? Because you're gonna have to have cards to.
When you play or discard a card, the other person that's going to be discarding a lot of cards is either going to be you or
I
her.
would say Jenna, really.
Because medic is going to be flying around a lot to get to hot spots.
And
Also. And since you said that friends with would be a good one for you, why don't you and I take friends
Okay.
with? And then so your rivals would be.
Good
And
news is I'm a really lazy rival.
true that.
I like talk a lot of shit, but I'm not a lot of action.
Okay.
Okay, and so
That's me.
JT,
Okay.
JT and Millie are friends.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just jealous because I'm
Trash.
not that kind of doctor.
Oh,
Right? Sorry.
oh no, I've
I
got
have a
it.
stack going.
Oh, you've got a stack on?
Yep. Not here. Well then, thank you.
All right, so we've got relationships going. So because I haven't hit a stop yet,
Keep going.
keep going. So I believe
Oh my god, there's scratch offs.
there's more scratch offs, which if you remember the last time that was a freaking nightmare.
Yeah.
Okay. Options. Quarantine. Place a quarantine marker in your current city. Scratch the next thing immediately.
Oh, that's probably why they didn't want you putting them out first.
Yeah, it's probably why I didn't want to setting it up.
I mean, we can just take them off because.
Yeah, we could reshuffle.
Well, the quarantines will just take off the ones you just wouldn't have put them there to begin with, and you'd remove
Yeah.
the quarantine. It's not a big deal.
Maybe, should we reshuffle?
No, we're fine because I think we can kind
I
of.
can't. Can you try scratching these off? Because I am not doing it well, and I'm worried I'm going to damage the card.
Well, I certainly can't do it without a pin in my hand.
The scratchers do not scratch off easily in this game.
Clearly more well made than the lotto tickets.
No kidding.
Oh my god, how many of these?
Oh wow.
What the hell? Didn't the last one scratch off easy? Or there wasn't one?
Yeah, there was one before, and it seemed to go okay.
No, it was difficult.
Wait, I don't know. Is this
Try-
a scratch off?
Place a quarantine marker in your current. Oh wait, no. We all get one of these.
Oh! Well, I'm sorry. I
Girl!
thought it was a scratch off.
No, that's why they're colored.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Take your color.
Oh, we smart.
Sorry.
Well, we scratched
I
it
mildly
out.
damaged that one, and it is yours.
Let's blue is yours.
Yeah.
And then white is mine.
Okay, fun times.
So that's an alternate action we can take, basically, right?
And I guess we mark.
Do I
We write it
get-
down.
Well, I don't know. My guess is that maybe
Just-
there are going to be other
well, there's
actions
one
that
more.
we can take.
There's one more card, so we need to.
Yeah, it might be a paste on. That'd be actual.
Oh, yeah.
There might
So
be more.
hopefully there'll be a sticker to go over where I've horribly damaged your card.
It's just well loved.
And there is, I think the final thing is a new character
Oh.
who is the quarantine specialist.
Oh,
Oh.
So the quarantine specialist, once per turn, you may use the quarantine action to place a quarantine marker anywhere on the board. Quarantine markers are never removed from the city you are in.
cool.
But we're not playing her because we already.
So if one of us dies, it can be her too.
Yep.
Yeah, she's the
Sweet.
backup character.
Yeah, now we have 2 backup characters. Stop! Draw this card at the end of your first game in February before selecting your game and upgrades. So,
Cool. So we get that card right there can go away. Yeah.
yeah, that can go away too.
Is this one I toss?
Yeah, you can just go ahead and put it in the toss pile.
Do we maybe just want to leave these in a pile right here?
Sure.
Just don't put them up there, maybe.
Well.
Okay. So we know that we can no longer treat these or cure them,
But we can't quarantine.
but we can quarantine them. Right now we can remove one, if you can put this over there and put the little reminder thing on top of it, it's like a little purple question mark, Julio.
This thingy?
Yeah. Sorry, that was a long ass setup.
Yeah.
And I tried to scratch things off of a thing that has no scratches.
Hey.
We're learning.
Because I'm smart.
You're very smart. Sometimes.
Sometimes I'm not.
You just
Oh,
miss
my
it.
guess is you get additional. You can get additional actions later.
Yeah,
That's what
I
I'm
think
guessing.
there are going to be stickers that go on over
Yeah.
it. Okay, so where does everybody want to start their characters?
I'm thinking. Oh,
Oh yeah, we want to remove one disease cube. Do we want to remove
I don't think
one
we
disease
can.
cube from these?
I don't think we can do a red one.
Yeah, we can. Why not?
Because I thought we weren't able to do anything.
It's not. It's
What's
not.
it say?
But it doesn't say that you're not treating it. You're just removing one cube.
Oh,
Oh, that's
yeah,
true.
then yes.
You want to
or-
just take one? Now Sydney only has one in it anyway.
Yeah, I'm not really worried about Sydney. I'm worried about.
I'm just
Beijing.
worried about getting to here.
Well, luckily it
I'm
connects
worried
to
about
LA.
Beijing becoming a 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does everybody feel like Beijing is the one that should get a
Yes.
cube removed from it?
Yes.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. So let's get Beijing's cube removed.
Okay, and then
You can just put that over with.
for any game plan in February.
Yeah, so if we lose, we're still gonna need that card.
Okay.
Just hanging out, being good.
Alright, so where does everybody wanna go?
Well, I'm gonna start in Istanbul, so I can at least hit. I can
Yeah.
start clearing these ones
Yeah,
pretty quickly.
but if we start with Becca, then that means that you're gonna be the last to go. And an epidemic might break out before then.
True.
I should probably be in Atlanta.
Well, because my first thought is what we should probably do is get over to East Asia. Again, correct. I mean, if anyone has any other thoughts, let me know. Is drop a quarantine in Tokyo and Shanghai because that'll keep anything from getting into those other 2 cities and getting out of as well.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Do we wanna also get some quarantines on Beijing and Seoul so that they don't get worse?
Well,
Where's the tell me
you?
the rule
I
for
didn't-
the quarantine thing again?
Yeah.
How does that work? That's just an action to just put one down?
But what is it like? Can you put one in a city that already has cubes in it? I didn't think you could.
Yeah, that's what I'm confused about.
Oh.
I thought you could.
I thought you,
Hold on. Let's reread the quarantine rule.
yeah, sorry.
Quarantine. Spend an action to place a quarantine marker in your current city. Only one quarantine marker may be in a city at a time. When a player is instructed to add any amount of disease markers to the city of any color, remove the quarantine marker instead of adding disease markers. If you're out of quarantine markers and do the quarantine action, remove a quarantine marker already in play and add to your city.
So I guess you could. So
you can quarantine the cities that already have
Can I
diseases.
Yeah.
Sorry, I might understand it better.
Yeah, I'm not-
I was
So
like, I'm
it
not,
can-
I was like, I'm not reading.
You can put it. You can. So basically, you can put the quarantine marker in any city you want, regardless of having diseases in it or not, because all this
What
does.
does it do?
So, if you put one here, and we were to have an outbreak, instead of adding diseases to this one, you just remove the marker, and it goes back into.
So it wouldn't.
So it doesn't
outbreak.
spread for that one little turn.
Yes.
Right, but
Okay,
in
that's
my,
what I was not hearing anywhere.
Okay.
Like what it was gonna do.
Yeah.
but I think though, personally, I think they should go into the red since we have no way of curing
That's.
it.
I think that's kind of the
I have a
intent.
question.
Sure.
If you're out of quarantine markers and do the quarantine action, remove a quarantine marker already in play and add it to your city. So like, say these are all out. There's one here and here, and then we needed to put one here. We just take one from
Yep.
another city and that would not
Yeah.
be quarantined
Yep.
anymore?
Correct.
Okay.
So we just pick whichever one needed the least.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
so.
But there's 12 there, so that's a lot.
So we need to figure out strategic locations for everybody to start in.
Strategic.
I almost feel
I
like,
said that earlier today.
Yeah.
I feel like
Never gets old.
it almost should be that the earlier players end up over here, because we really don't want Atlanta having problems, you
Yeah.
know? Because that
Turn
way
into a confederate.
you can, exactly. That way you can cure one, move, go down there and cure one, the next
Is it
person can cure one,
confederate or
move, cure one.
Yeah, I like that.
Kofefe.
Or is it Kafifi?
I thought it was Kofifi.
I thought there was a V in there.
There's
There
a
is.
V.
I'm
Yeah.
swallowing it because of where I'm from.
Yeah.
Kafefe.
I'm sure this is really,
In Cincinnati, Ohio.
this is
A
very
few-
much dating when this episode came
Yep.
out.
Only a few people know what it means, guys.
Oh, hi, friend.
It's true.
Good
Sean
dog.
Spicer came out and let it be known.
Oh, spicy.
Only the best people.
So what I'm thinking
Top-
is
top men.
maybe Becca and I,
The best men. No women.
maybe Becca and I should be here and you guys should be there.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
What now?
We need to do, because I can fly places, so I have San Diego and Lagos. This is my
We're
stats
still
being over there.
You still have to begin in one or the other.
Because of
Yeah.
the research centers, that's where we
But I
start,
didn't
right?
know if these are closer to Atlanta.
Get off my shoes.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter because Lagos is actually closer to Istanbul than it is to Atlanta.
Okay,
And Santiago isn't close to anything.
okay.
Really.
That sounds good. I'll start at Istanbul.
Okay. I'm definitely starting in Atlanta.
Okay.
Anyway,
So
that-
we should, sorry.
Yeah. So right now Becca and I are in the same city, which means we can, I can share knowledge wherever with her. So that doesn't really matter.
So actually, us starting in the same city, you're gonna get an extra action on your
but we can
turn.
only
Yeah.
So,
share knowledge if we are in the city of the card that's being passed.
anything you just
And
follow
we can
you.
always
It's-
pass
well,
cards.
As long as one of you is in the city of the card that's being passed, and the research player can pass any card. So I can pass any card anytime I feel like to you, which is great.
What was the first thing you said? Sorry.
Gotcha.
You may share knowledge with a coworker as long as one of you is in the city of the card that is being passed. So say
you can
if,
pass any card.
Oh,
and I can pass any card whenever I feel like it, on my turn,
to her.
okay.
to her.
I should try to give you these cards.
Well, I mean, just don't worry about it right now. I mean, like we've just started
Okay.
the game, so I mean,
Yeah. If I get in Lagos at some point, you can easily hand them off to me.
So what's the objective card say?
The objective card is cure 3 diseases.
so to
Okay.
clear the other 3 that are on the board.
But we don't want
Rips! Go lay down!
But we don't want
Come on,
outbreaks
dude.
happening over here because we'll
Yes.
still lose the game if
Come here, oh,
we
friend.
have
Come
Yes.
sit.
too many outbreaks.
Come here, come sit.
Not to mention the city will go into
We sit.
chaos.
Exactly.
Sit. Sit.
So,
You're too tall to sit under
Becca,
there.
you have Dale. What do you want to do?
Okay. Hi, friend.
Okay, I'll keep sitting.
Beep, beep, beep. Well, I mean, I'm there where there's diseases, so I could cure some diseases. Or treat diseases, I mean.
Yeah.
That's an option.
Yeah.
And then, well, what would be helpful? I have, the cards I have are Ho Chi Minh City, which would send me to Asia, but South Asia. I mean, it's all the way down here. I also have Buenos Aires. So I don't know.
Well, I
There's
think
a lot of pressure to make this first decision.
I think we want you to hold on to Buenos Aires because we're already within shooting distance of getting yellow cured.
Okay.
So I don't think we want you to discard any of your yellow cards right now.
Okay. Well,
So you can go to Ho Chi Minh City and then go down to Sydney and place a quarantine, or you can cure disease in Atlanta, move 1, move 2, cure disease in Bogota. And that way, if the first thing that happens is an epidemic card, the chances of an outbreak in Bogota is real low. Because we don't want Atlanta to become unusable, we'll lose our research station.
that's true. So I could treat 1, move 2, treat 1.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do that.
Alright,
So pop out one of those blues, and then scoot me down to Bogota and take away 1 yellow.
So that's turn 1, 2 actions, 3
3
actions,
and
and 4. Okay.
Sweet. Okay, now I do all the other things.
Yes.
So.
As you have done 4 actions, now you draw 2 of these cards.
Oh God.
Right
Chennai.
off.
Really?
Yeah, Chennai and an epidemic.
Great.
That was fast.
Sorry, friends.
So read off what the epidemic does.
Number 1.
This is where the siren goes, Scooter, if you want.
Yeah, I heard her say epidemic.
Epidemic!
Okay, read off what it does.
I was waiting for the siren.
It's going.
Oh, it's the bug epidemic sound. Okay, I forgot. Alright, so, number 1. Move the infection marker 1 place. Oh no!
Alrighty.
Number 2. Infect. Draw the bottom card on the infection deck and put 3 cubes on that city and then discard.
Chennai.
Dang, Chennai. Intensify. Shuffle the deck of the infection discard pile and put them on top of the infection deck. So there's that. Let me shuffle these.
Yeah.
I don't know why all of a sudden I've turned into a Aziz. I'm sorry.
Probably because of Chennai. Which is really, he's from up here.
I don't even know where Chennai is.
It's southern India.
Sure. Okay. I suck at geography. Because I went to crappy schools.
So what's geography?
Exactly.
Boys, I'm pretty
I'm
sure.
American, so I
pretty
only
sure
know
his-
where things in America are. And by America, I mean actually the United States.
I mean, I don't know. His family might be from southern India, but since he's Muslim, I think it's more likely he's from northern India, which
Yeah,
is where
probably.
most of the Muslim population lives.
Oh, I was going to ask Siri.
Well, I think
Hey, don't chew that rug.
he was born
You'll
in
find
America
yourself
anyways, I'm
a
pretty sure.
problem. You'll find yourself in a problem if you chew up that rug. Cat likes that rug. It's got Gigi on it.
So she got Chennai, and that's also where we got the outbreak.
Oh, Siri's really confused. Okay.
What outbreak?
All right, so it's 2 cards.
And it's one each?
Bogota!
See? Uh-huh.
So it's 1 each, right?
1, yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Bogota would have had an out.
Chennai!
Chennai. Okay, move the outbreak counter forward 1. I think you have the sticker sheet there.
I do.
Chennai gets a 1 in it.
Wait.
Alright, so how many connected cities are there? 4?
Yes.
Unstable city.
Luckily, the disease that's going into Jakarta can still be cured because it's
Yeah.
black.
This city's unstable.
God, this is going to be a real mess over here.
Yes, it is.
That's what she said. Where's Chennai? Bam.
So Chennai is at a level 1 now. Level 1 just means that you're in danger of level 2. What do you say?
Can I move these right now? Because you're
Sure.
changing to the
You can give me the stickers too.
No, the stickers are fine. This is okay, well, crap. Sorry, friends.
You're the worst.
You're the
worst.
Okay. I feel like things have changed drastically.
That is true.
Okay, that's Baghdad and there's Karachi. Unfortunately, Kolkata. I would love to like cure Bogota and Kolkata, but that is not going to happen. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to fly to Kolkata and knock some out of Chennai.
Okay.
Does that make any sense? You can stop the siren now, Scooter.
Well, I mean,
Sorry. Because I'd rather the outbreaks.
I mean, it's unlikely that we're gonna get an epidemic card in the next few turns because
the-
we've.
yes.
Round.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just concerned because we've got, and if we run out of black, which how many blacks do we have left there?
A lot. I mean, we still got quite a few.
Yeah, but if we start having crazy numbers of outbreaks in this area, we're not gonna have a
Well-
lot for very long.
So the next, so my turn, I get 5 actions because we're in the same city.
Yes.
And then I can start flying people places, but then you can take out basically a shit ton of those.
Yeah.
I think she's right.
I mean, I'm not entirely. I mean, like, it's concerning, yes, but having you fly all the way over there just to try to take care of it, I don't think is probably
Okay.
the best
So
use.
should I stick to my original plan of taking one out of Atlanta and taking one out of there?
Well, no, because I think Becca should be able to take care of that on her turn. What I think you should do is head over to do this and start heading over to Asia to start putting quarantines down.
Well, the thing is, I'm not gonna get to anywhere that has like the quarantines right now.
Well, but I mean, we need to get over there though anyway.
We do. I don't see whereas that's for 3 possible outbreaks versus this, which if is gonna explode if we don't like get it taken care of immediately, or this where if it explodes, Becca's character's gonna get a scar, which moves her one closer to being dead.
I'm worried about these two.
I'm also, and that's why I'm still thinking that I should go to Bogota.
I think I'm kind of with you on that one.
I think it's much more, I mean, I know this seems scary because we can't treat it, but right now the situation's really not that
What, we gave you the thing last time. What does
Yeah.
that do again?
I could basically treat diseases from a connected city once per turn.
Okay, so if you go to this one, you can just get that one. But then like, so go 1, 2, 3, and then you can do from all of this?
No, I can only do it once per turn.
Oh, true.
So,
Wait, no, but is it treating everything once per turn? Or is
no,
it,
treating a neighboring city once per turn.
yeah, but if you clear this,
Can you do it
1,
once on
2,
her turn and
3.
once on your turn?
yeah.
Probably not. That
What?
sounds like if she moves.
bad. I mean, I feel like on your turn,
Well, we haven't
can
cured-
only do
well,
it on your turn.
That only works. Moving me to a city that has disease in it only clears it if it's already cured, which we haven't
Yes.
done that with black yet.
yeah. Okay.
So
Can I, what I'm thinking, because you'll get 5 actions for being in the same city as him. Sorry.
Yes.
she will.
Yeah,
I
I
won't
will.
though.
Okay. No,
Unless,
you won't.
unless you follow me.
So on your
But
turn,
I can because it's at the start of your turn. You have to be in the same
Right.
city, not.
You don't have to stay.
True, okay, so
but
it's
on
only
your
me, I get
turn,
5.
on your turn you can move here, right?
Yeah.
So that's 1,
And
2,
third.
3, click off. 4, you move there. 5, bring him to you. Then he gets 5 from being in the same city as you. On his turn.
Is that-
She makes a point.
Yeah.
Because you
Yeah.
can instantly move him to whatever, and then you can take care of all of that on your turn.
Well, okay.
Well, wait. No. How can he take care of all of it? He has to
Because
go and then cure 1 cube at a time.
No,
because
I
it's
can
not
clear an
cured.
entire city.
Oh,
I
okay. I got you.
get to do multiple.
So I
The
think,
downside to 4 weeks between
I'm-
the games is that
yeah.
But I'm gonna
the
stick-
first round is a good refresher on what everyone can do.
for the sake of moving forward, because I've got Kyle right now, I'm gonna go ahead and clear out Atlanta, move to Bogota, and take a cube out of that.
I agree with that.
So,
Actually,
boop, move down to here,
2, 3, 4.
and that is it for my turn. The chances of me having an epidemic is nil.
Yeah.
So I've got Shanghai, so that's good because Shanghai gets me right over there. And Hong Kong. How many reds do you have right now?
1.
1.
0 reds.
Doesn't matter. I can't cure anything.
No, I'm
Don't lick my feet.
Puppy girl, leave it.
okay. That's the
Just tell her to leave it. Whether she
infections.
does anything you don't like.
So we've got Seoul is getting 1.
Food.
And Karachi's getting 1.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
No bueno.
Okay,
Nice.
Now it's your turn.
my turn.
And you have
That's the
5
thing.
actions.
I get
Here's your
Dale,
turn.
right?
So tell us what you want to do.
Well, I mean, I would like to do the thing that makes the most sense for all of us. I do like the throwing ideas off of each other. So I think we kind of decided to move me 1.
Right. Take 2 of those off and then move.
That would be 3, 4, then 5 move to Riyadh.
No.
No.
It would only be 4 again.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then 5.
5 would be to move you.
Move Mitch this way.
Yes, and then he gets 5 actions on his turn too.
Yes.
Okay.
And then do you? I'm just a little confused on the special action we gave you last time. But because
What is it?
it's you can clear things from surrounding cities, right?
Right.
So
Yes.
if you move to like Karachi, you can do these 2.
No, I can only do that once per turn.
Yeah, so
So if you were in Riyadh, you could clear Karachi, but then you'd need to move to the other cities to clear anything.
Right.
So,
Right?
So on your turn, I feel it's more likely to move to Karachi, cure all, move to Mumbai, cure Chennai, cure Mumbai.
yes. That's,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm moving. So this is 1,
Mm-hmm.
2, 3,
Yeah.
4,
Yep.
5.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now we move on to the next part.
Okay. And so then I draw these 2 cards.
Yeah.
Tehran,
Okay.
Tokyo.
Alrighty. We're getting really close to being able to get back and cure either red or yellow. If we can get the
Okay.
Oh, not yellow.
Can't cure
Oh,
red.
can't cure red. Dirt.
Yeah, can't cure red.
I know.
So,
I got
It's
you.
okay.
okay, so now I just do these guys.
Where's your yellow? I thought you had a yellow card.
Oh, it got moved.
Okay. Baghdad,
No, you
which I just cleared.
Oh, right. I got
That's
it.
That's good.
That's good.
Baghdad.
And then one more. Atlanta.
All right.
Good thing we cleared up Atlanta earlier.
Okay. Alright, so.
Here's some
Alright.
damn fine cup of coffee there. I only know what I know from memes, to be honest. I
That's
haven't
fair.
watched
It's
it.
I've
fine.
only seen the first season.
So you've got 2 yellows. Yeah, okay.
Alright, so I think what I'm gonna do is go to Karachi, clear it, that's 2 turns. Because I get 5.
Yeah.
Go to Karachi, 1, clear 2, Mumbai 3.
And you can
3 and clear.
Clear Chennai is 4. And then I can either
Are you gonna clear Mumbai, or are you just gonna go there? When you go there, it clears.
no. That's only if the disease is
Okay.
cured.
Oh my God! Why can't I keep that straight?
1, cure everything. 2. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Clear, that's 5.
Mhm.
But it's once per turn you may treat disease in a city connected to your city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So couldn't you do Kolkata then too?
No, because it's
Because
not
he's
connected to
gonna-
Mumbai. And it's only once per turn. Read that again. It's once per turn.
Okay, I'm a little confused on. So if you move here,
Mm-hmm.
clear them.
Yes,
That's one.
That's 1 turn.
that's,
That's
2,
2.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
the move and then
Sorry,
clear.
and then move here. That's
That's
3. Clear it.
4. And then for my 5th action, I can clear Chennai because it's a neighboring city.
Yes.
Oh, without moving to Chennai.
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay, that's where I was confused. I was like, if you move to Chennai, you can also do Kolkata. I don't
he's
understand.
He's not going to move.
Or if you just moved through Mumbai and didn't clear it, you could go to Chennai, clear it, and then clear Kolkata. Or
But then
if
couldn't
you're
you-
worried about the further out.
I'm more concerned about the one that's between them.
Yeah,
Because
that's fine.
when you have eruptions that go off in 3s,
Mm-hmm.
then the whole board explodes so fast. So you know these are
Well,
going to
Mumbai is connected to those 2, and then Delhi.
Yeah.
Kolkata is connected to 1, 2,
So,
3, 4.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that then.
I have another question.
Yes.
Sorry. I was trying to understand your action to help them. Okay, so move here, 1.
Yes.
Clear,
Clear 2.
Move here.
3.
What if you don't clear?
Then I've got 2 more actions.
Move here, that's 4. And then you can
I-
clear.
But to,
Chennai, and that's it.
but that's
But
it.
couldn't you do, you
No.
kind of
No.
treated.
Because I'm out of actions at that point. Because if I move to the city and clear it, that's 2 actions.
1, 2,
3, 4, 5.
5 to
Oh,
clear.
so you couldn't clear.
For
You
free,
can't
no.
clear the same city and the 2 neighboring ones at the same time?
No.
No,
Okay, that's where I was confused.
that would be way too convenient.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
We'd
but
be
there's
way
two.
over no problem.
You're like way OP right there.
Are we gonna do your plan?
Yes.
Go for it.
So
Do that plan.
1, 2,
Whoop, whoop.
3, 4, and then as my special action, because I got local connections, I get to
Yeah,
push
local connections.
Chennai.
Which is good because Chennai's already at a 1.
Yes.
Yay! Alright. Is it easier for you if I just flip these or?
Yeah, that's fine.
So
Okay.
you could just pass them.
Okay.
And the man can look at his own damn cards.
San Francisco
Whoop whoop.
and Seoul.
Nice.
Woo.
So we can oh, you can fly straight to Seoul and quarantine it, that's good. We're gonna have to start quarantine.
Yeah.
Well, except cartoon might still explode,
But Jenna can.
I can get over there.
but okay.
She does what she wants.
Do what I want.
All right. So
Would you
okay.
like,
Yes. Flip the first one.
You can read it.
St. Petersburg.
Aw, sad. Fuck the Russian.
Anastasia song in my head.
All right. Next. Beijing.
F.
Okay.
Well, I knew they were gonna come.
That's our new.
Boop boop a doo.
So all right. That's the end of my turn now.
Yeah.
Pass the.
That's down.
Oh, hey, Brian. What's up, dude?
Okay. dokie.
I've got an idea for what I'm doing on my turn, but I'm gonna wait. Has cartoon come up in these at all? I'm just gonna look. No. That's so cartoon's still in danger of an outbreak.
Yeah.
Does anybody have that card?
No, but you have a way of getting to it. I just don't want to tell you what to do. So because you can take a charter flight.
Well, I don't understand what that is.
Okay, so you can go to Buenos Aires, which you have a card for. Discard Buenos Aires and go to cartoon.
Oh.
On the same token, though, I mean, you could just move. You could get there in three and take one off without wasting the card.
That's true. Yeah, you can also just move there,
I mean,
and then you still have your card for curing if you want.
Yeah.
But without an epidemic, cartoon is going to come up again. Not an outbreak, but it's the only one.
No, you're right. So 1,
I mean, it makes
3, and then clear 1. Yeah, let's do that.
you want to do that?
Yeah. Yeah, we trust it.
okay.
Help the agent.
Oh, nice.
I got 2 blues.
Nice.
I've got 2 blues as well. So
Hey.
What are your blues?
San Francisco and Milwaukee.
Oh, I was really hoping one of them would be Atlanta. Because
I don't
Atlanta's
think
so easy.
anyone's pulled Atlanta.
No, but Atlanta's so easy to trade off.
Okay. Sydney. And Kinshasa.
Sydney
Yeah.
and Kinshasa.
Where'd she go? Where's Doggo?
Okay, so here's my plan. So I've got Mr. Cooper. I am going to fly to Hong Kong.
Okay.
I'm going to move to Shanghai. So that's 1, 2. Then I'm gonna move to Seoul and quarantine it.
3,
Okay.
4. Okay.
Yeah. Either that or I can discard Shanghai. The only reason I'm thinking about saving Shanghai is I can build a research station in Shanghai to get other people over there.
Yeah.
Just right now I feel like quarantining Seoul is more important than building a research station in Shanghai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you guys feel about that?
Let's say it again. Give me the 2
Okay.
options again.
So I'm gonna fly to Hong Kong because I want to save Shanghai. Because I want to build a research station in Shanghai so later on people can get to it more easily.
So do you have to turn in the card to build the structure?
Yes. I will have to turn in the card to build the structure. But my options are either on this turn I build the research station in Shanghai and don't quarantine Seoul, or I move from there to Seoul and quarantine Seoul. And then next turn go back to
Yeah, I'm cool either way.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna go on quarantine Seoul, especially because on your turn you can move your character straight to me.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? Okay, if I go to okay, here's the other option. I go to Hong Kong. I go to Shanghai, build in Shanghai. Just move to Beijing. Then on your turn, you can come straight to me. Quarantine Beijing, quarantine Seoul.
Okay. How do we get cards?
We're gonna be fairly
Sorry.
close to getting another we could be potentially close to getting another epidemic though.
Yeah. And then it come out relatively soon.
True.
So if I
I'm just trying to
Is
think.
the only one with 3 on it right now.
Seoul's the only one with 3.
Soul, sorry. Okay.
So I think getting a quarantine on Seoul.
Soul should be a priority, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking because of building a station. Like, I'm thinking it's worth the risk to get a station built here. Because we really need a station over there. Although everybody's got a lot of plane flights.
Can't you give her your card though?
Oh yeah, I could give you my card from anywhere.
She could build it.
You can build it
Okay.
on your turn.
Perfect.
So that's one action.
Oh wait, no, I can't.
No, you can't. Yeah, it's only to her. Right?
It's only
I thought you were allowed to give them to anybody.
No, you.
Just you.
Oh, Jesus. Who the fuck made all this up?
So I can give you my black
I don't
card.
remember what the designer's name is, but
Dude and dude.
I have a question.
Yes.
How do I know you can just pass cards to Becca, right? To your stuff. How do can I give you cards? Do we need to
Actually-
be in the same city?
Oh yeah, this is the other way we can do it. Okay, so I fly into Hong Kong, move to Shanghai, move to Seoul, quarantine it.
Yes.
On your turn, you come to Seoul,
Mhm.
and you can take any of my cards.
As long
if
as
you're
you're
in the same city
city
as
as
me.
her.
Okay.
So you can take Shanghai from me at that point.
Okay, and then
And
go
be-
back and then build the station.
Move to Beijing, quarantine, move to Shanghai, build the station.
she doesn't have enough turns for that.
That was 5. She's only gonna have
Oh, I
4.
like more.
1,
2, 3, 4. It'd be 5. It would take
move
5.
1, move 2 in
It's
quarantine.
3.
Yeah, okay, right. So then there's no reason for me to trade off with her. Because I'll be able to build the station faster anyway. Okay. Still, are we
Well,
feeling
no,
like-
because you would still get the station on her. Well, unless because if you quarantine Seoul,
Mhm.
we can wait. I
To
think to
quarantine
Beijing
Beijing.
because it's not really in any danger right now.
That's true. So she could, on her turn, move to me. I can give her the card. She can move to Shanghai,
Yeah.
build the station.
Yep.
Okay, so I guess right now on my turn though, I'm discarding Hong Kong.
Okay.
She brought
Who
me.
am I friends with, by the way? Oh, JD. Yeah. So if I start my turn in the same city as a friend, I can look up and not rearrange the top 2 cards. Okay, I finally see the use of that.
That.
Okay, so I'm flying to Hong Kong.
Okay.
That was 1 move, 2 moves, 3 moves, and we're quarantining Seoul. Which I guess I'll
You just put them on top of the cubes so we know
Oh, yeah.
where it is.
true that.
Perfect.
Look at that. Look at that.
Okay.
Okay.
The draws. I've got Algiers. I'm giving you some black cards soon. Moscow. Yes, we can cure black.
Okay. Now I have a question.
Yeah.
So I understand that you guys can just pass cards when you're in the same city.
No, she doesn't
Oh.
have to be in the same city as me.
Basically, because we're coworkers, it's like
True.
she could like email me information or
Nice.
whatever.
Okay. So how do I
We just have
pass?
to, one of us has to be in the city of the card that we're passing.
Okay. How do I pass my 2 cards?
Except I don't even need
So-
to do that. I can
Yes,
pass any card.
you can pass any card. So
Okay.
you share knowledge is up the.
Oh, so I have to follow this.
Yep.
But
Yes.
so even
But you
with
can
you,
If
I,
you
we don't
Yes.
get anything special.
right, if you move to me, okay, then I can give you Shanghai because as long as I'm in a city with anybody, I can give them any card
Okay.
because that's my regular ability.
So, but for like you and I,
Okay.
we would have to be in the same city as the city on the card.
Oh, I didn't infect, did I?
Okay. So I couldn't give you like if we were both in Santiago, I couldn't give you both of these. I can only give you
Yes.
one as well.
Right.
Okay, that's
Or you can take it from him.
Yes.
If you were in the same, like
Okay.
in the city.
All right, so Khartoum, that's when Khartoum would have outbroken if we hadn't fixed that. And Lagos.
There it is. No, I was looking for
It's
Lagos.
right by Khartoum. We're about, that's a real triangle of doom shaking
Yep.
up there.
Becca's really close. You were relatively close too.
Yeah, I'm actually quite a few turns away from that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
because
no
there's
direct
no
connection.
I can fly you over there.
Well, you can actually fly me to her as well.
Oh, I could, yes.
Yeah,
Because it doesn't need to be to you, it just has to be two pawns that are in the same city,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
but
So it doesn't have to be you specifically, like you could fly me to wherever
That's
Becca
one of my
is.
actions.
so you have a couple of options now
Okay.
that you've seen the board change. Because if you do fly him to Becca, then that cuts down on the number of things that you can do in the whole Shanghai plan. It's kind of
Yeah.
rushed. Which I think maybe it's better to get him to Becca,
I think that's true.
At this
It's
point-
gonna break out soon.
and you can still go to me, go to Beijing, and quarantine Beijing.
Okay, so my first action is gonna be flying you to Becca.
Sure.
So that's one.
Hey.
Okay. Two, me flying you.
3 is you moving to Beijing.
Okay.
4 is quarantine Beijing.
Four, marking Beijing.
If you guys both are in Khartoum with an outbreak, I apologize.
Thanks a lot.
Go ahead and draw your cards.
I'm so scared.
I know, right?
Okay. Kinshasa. Is that how we say it?
Kinshasa.
Oh, that's not the-
Mexico City.
Okay, you are ready to cure.
I'm good.
You're
I
ready to
need-
cure yellow,
I
actually,
need,
Well, she needs one
I need
more.
5.
which I can give you any time. So I can actually build in Shanghai, and you can come down to me and take my card
Okay.
and cure yellow on your next
And
turn.
then I go to research station.
But you're gonna build, she's gonna
I'm gonna
build.
build
I'm
one
gonna
in
build-
Shanghai.
No,
Perfect.
she's gonna build it on
Okay.
her turn, so.
Yeah, so we're good. So we know what we're doing on our turns. It's your turn
If
though.
we get that
Yeah.
far.
Wait.
I think we'll be fine.
You get so many steps ahead, and then
Yeah.
I know.
the game is
Yeah.
like, fuck you.
Never mind.
Okay, so first things first. So turn 1 is obviously clearing this.
Yeah.
Oh, did we?
Oh, wait. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, we
Oh,
didn't.
I
in
didn't.
fact-
I didn't.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Oh,
I missed.
I'll flip for you, Reed.
Bye bye.
That's not too bad.
Right there.
Yeah, Mumbai we just cured.
And
Osaka.
Osaka.
Oh, we've gotten down below what we were originally drawing. We've never had a song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That-
If we did that last, did we? I don't think we even did that last game. We were just going through the same city.
That's sort of
Yeah,
how I felt,
look,
wasn't it?
it's because our very first card on the top was an epidemic, so
Yeah.
whatever the next one was, the epidemic card must have been at the very bottom, but we're about to hit it.
Yeah. Alright,
Like there's-
so we're good? Now your turn's done?
Yeah.
The probability of us not hitting an epidemic on this next draw is so freaking slim.
Okay, so action 1, clear.
Sick.
That's one action.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here.
I mean, I think we all agree that Khartoum getting cleared out is the first thing to do.
Yes. So I still have 3 more actions.
What other cards do you have in your hand?
I have Milan, San Francisco, Karachi, and Seoul.
What is going on in any of those? Milan is fine.
San Francisco's fine. There's nothing going on there.
Seoul is a good place for you to get to at some point. Especially with
Why?
you two. Just to
Because you
maintain
can't-
quarantines, but
And he can't fix anything there, so isn't it better to keep him moving around in the places
Yeah.
that he can actually get rid of disease?
so I think your options right now is either to go, because that was 1, 2, 3, clear Baghdad, or move to Kinshasa and clear Kinshasa, and then clear Lagos also. I feel like those are your 2 options, right?
Yeah.
Since you can clear Lagos, there's no reason to move to Lagos.
Certainly not glamorous options.
No, but
Better than nothing.
we know that this city, and this city are all gonna come up again.
Yeah.
Yes.
So.
I also do want to highlight we have 2 on Sydney. So
Yeah, but he has no way of getting there.
Yeah, I
right
know. I
now.
just wanted to, so we don't forget those ones.
Yeah, they are on a good little
Yeah.
corner.
But it's kind of, there's nothing really near it that's really gonna like cascade into that. So the,
Yeah,
the
And
only road.
luckily, Becca's got Ho Chi Minh City.
Okay, so,
So
we
she
can
can-
down there somehow.
If we really needed to, we get down there further.
Okay.
Alright, so I think what I'm gonna do is move here, clear. That's 2, 3, and then for my fourth action, local connections.
From a distance.
I mean, it's a pretty clean looking board right now, which is good, but we all know that can change real fast.
I'm knocking on the
Say
door.
shit like that. That's like when you're like, I've had a client week on call. Like, don't say that.
I've never been in an accident before.
Right? Don't say that.
Alright, so let's go ahead and
Cards.
flip these 2 cards. The first one is Miami.
Ooh. Benito was on the army.
And
Boom.
epidemic.
Saw that coming.
Alright,
Okay, so we move an infection rate marker forward 1. We've got an epidemic, Scooter. Uh-oh.
Alright.
Since I feel like you have a hard time reaching from over there, but here's the bottom card if you want to flip it over and reveal.
Which is where we put 3.
Yeah. Yep.
Los Angeles!
Oh shit.
Oh, LA.
There are worse places I could be. It's just,
Let's be real.
I feel like a lot of us have a lot of yellow cards right
Alright, so
now.
then you want to hand me that and I'll shuffle,
Yeah.
shuffle it.
Yeah, it's still only 2, so.
Well, oh, I'm sorry. Did I touch your snake? Did I touch your snake?
It's a tiger snake.
I know, right? I'm like, have you ever seen a snake?
I mean, I guess it's supposed to be a rattler,
Yeah.
but it's like a leopard spotted rattler.
Yeah.
It's like, it's got everything you could want.
Yeah.
Alright, so these go back on the top of the deck.
Yes.
And, oh, okay, I can't reach that far. And we turn over 2.
Turn over 2, so Bogota gets 1. Oh, Bogota in LA.
I know where I'm going.
Yeah. And
Atlanta.
Atlanta gets 1.
What's your snake,
Alrighty.
back friend?
Okay.
So this could drastically change what Becca was planning to do.
Good thing I didn't have any plans.
Under
Uh-huh.
Agent Cooper, because it's her turn.
Oh, yes.
Oh, hey, girl.
That's it. And the epidemic phase is over, Scooter.
It's really like that.
She's just bossing Scooter around in school.
Oh, I gotta let him know.
So
You want me to-
I watched Twin Peaks when it was on television originally. That's
Yeah.
how old I
I
am.
really like that bullhorn effect.
It's pretty
That
cool.
I'm like, oh,
And
that's real.
I was super obsessed. I wanted to be Kyle MacLachlan.
Really?
I just dropped it. I'm listening.
The dog's gonna eat that.
I'm trying to avoid
Then
dog.
she's gonna shit out me.
Dog.
Oh,
She's trying to eat it too.
Yeah, she wants that. She's like, Jeopardy, cool.
I want to play mom.
Okay, sorry.
And I'm saying I was obsessed with him, and I was like, oh my god. So you went to Europe.
He
Is
did.
that why you went there? Because you wanted to be as much like Kyle MacLachlan
No, that was
as
just
possible?
an extra special surprise. I went there because Ted Bundy went there.
Whoa.
My wife.
I'm
everyone.
learning new things now.
Okay.
And I only just noticed the flags of the countries are on the cards.
Yeah, I saw that earlier
I'm like,
today.
hey!
We can learn flags,
Wait,
guys.
really?
Yeah.
You didn't notice that last time?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Did you notice that what the germs look like are also on there?
Yes, I did
Okay.
notice that.
It's not just like paisley,
That's cool.
I do kind of want a paisley tie with the red one though. That'd be kind of cool.
right? Okay. Where am I?
You are
I'm
in the
in
middle.
cartoon.
You are
Yeah,
in the middle of
you
Africa.
are.
So
You
you're
are
there, homies.
You are over where you're going to probably need to use a card to fly somewhere.
So, sorry. Oh,
Let's
go ahead.
see. The only card I have for yellow right now is Buenos Aires.
Which gets you very close to Bogota.
It certainly does.
And-
So I could fly there
Mhm.
and then move and then clear 2 of those in Bogota.
Yep.
I see no reason not to do that.
Yeah, because you know you're not curing yellow because
Yeah,
she's
it's
going to
just
cure
gonna do
yellow.
it. Yeah, that works for me.
Okay, so we're going. You're flying to Buenos Aires.
And then popping up to Bogota,
Okay.
clearing 2,
That's
Oh, wait,
2,
you guys are.
3,
3,
4.
4.
I can give her cards wherever I feel like.
Oh, you two are the rivals.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
not
so
right.
if he needed that,
You can pick it up.
he could discard
I
2 of those
discard.
cards and pick it up, but
Okay.
he
But I
doesn't
don't,
need it.
because
Yeah, I just was wondering.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing on my turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's that.
Yeah, that's your turn.
She's. Oh my god. Is it the best day of our lives?
What?
She put the snake back in the box.
Aw.
Good girl! She's only done that like 3 times ever. Where she put a toy back to get another one out. It's like my greatest
Okay.
pride. Alright, 1, 2, Mumbai. Oh, wait, that's mine.
You can keep that one.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
And Jakarta. Who cares?
How many cards do you have?
I have 6 now. And then these jerks. Beijing.
Oh,
So
so
this
it's
comes off,
no,
right?
the other one.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah,
That's
sorry.
backwards, yeah, hey.
So that comes off.
That comes off, but no new
But no.
Yep.
cubes go down.
Yeah.
And then
Okay,
Osaka
It's
gets
the
a
second.
cube.
And that's it.
Yep. Oh, okay. Not too shabby. Could have been worse.
All right. So
Does
I.
anybody need anything?
No, I'm good.
Anything else? Or
So what I'm
I'm gonna
thinking.
pee.
Okay. I'm gonna move to Seoul, or Beijing from Seoul. Re-quarantine.
Okay.
So that's 1, 2. Move to Shanghai. Build in Shanghai. That's the end of my turn.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Yeah. Because I feel like I should re-quarantine Beijing.
So
Yeah.
you're just gonna move to, so you're just gonna end up in Shanghai without being able to build, right?
No, I'll be able to build because move.
Quarantine, 3. Oh, sorry, I was miscounting. Okay. Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, so I'm moving. Quarantine. Oops. Move to Shanghai. I'm discarding Shanghai in order to build a research station. That way on your turn you can move down, grab Johannesburg from me, and cure yellow.
Okay.
And
But at that point,
we don't have to worry about an epidemic because I just got one.
right.
So Shanghai has a research station.
Yeah, so Shanghai's got a research station now, which means you can come down to Shanghai. The nice thing is now you can walk through cities and cure them that are yellow.
Yes.
Yes. And what do you have for yellow cards?
Miami.
You have Miami? That's great. So on your turn, you can actually move to Miami, move to Bogota, that's gone. Move to Mexico City, move to LA, that's gone. You've eradicated yellow.
Yeah.
And then we've eradicated
What
disease,
I-
which makes everything so much easier.
We'll get to that on my turn. I've
Okay.
got an idea of it.
So it's my turn. Right? Oh no, did you pull
She
your
has-
I have not infected cities.
So you've completed your actions though, so we're good there.
Yeah, and I don't think,
I don't think you pulled.
I haven't pulled cards
Nope.
yet. So, Cairo
Oh wow.
Oh, you.
and Beijing.
Cool. That's actually kind of helpful.
I'm probably actually going to give 2 of these black cards to Becca on her turn.
Yeah.
So that she can go cure black.
That's not a bad idea.
If she has any way of getting to research station faster.
Well, I mean, she's close to Atlanta.
You can also move Becca up to Atlanta too, which makes her life easier later on.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Infection time.
Infections. We have got Mumbai.
Oh.
Yeah, Mumbai's actually not so bad. And Chennai.
Also not bad.
Yeah.
Getting a little away.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, we knew that was gonna start
Yeah.
filling back up. That is it for my turn.
Okay. Let's go cure some diseases.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm moving to you.
Yep.
1,
You're taking Johannesburg. That's 2.
2. Okay.
And you're not rivals with anybody, right?
No. So turning them in is 3.
Mm-hmm. And that is a cure for yellow. So you can take out the yellow vial and put it in the yellow space.
Hi!
So now if
We're so excited! We
Once we get
cured
all the
one!
yellows, we turn it over.
Once
Or we get rid of all the
if we
yellows.
get rid of all the yellows, it means yellow's eradicated, and when you flip it over, and we're in a really good
Oh wait, so
spot.
that goes like this then.
We're in a really good spot to eradicate yellow because as your last thing, you could actually move him
That's what I
to
think I
Becca,
was
which will
gonna do.
instantly move out Bogota. He can move to Mexico City and Los Angeles, and then yellow is cured, like eradicated.
Does that sound like a good plan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let's see what happens next.
So this automatically clears.
Because you're there, yep. Sorry, I wasn't trying to be dictatorial.
No.
I just got
Okay.
excited.
So my turn is now done.
Yep.
Pull 2 cards.
I knew there was
There's
gonna. There's an epidemic, Scooter! Oh noes! You also get the forecast.
4.
Oh, that is sweet, actually.
Oh, we need this one.
This is a great time to play it. Well, look, maybe not yet.
Draw, look at, and rearrange the top 6 cards of the infection deck. Then put them back on top. I think we saved
I
this.
think we need to.
We should save it right at the moment until we've shuffled it and put them back on the top
I think we.
at minimum.
I mean, because the worst thing that's going to happen with the 1 cards that we have is that we hit Los Angeles.
Yeah, but we don't want to hit Los Angeles. Like, we want to eradicate yellow, yeah?
Well, yeah, but it wouldn't be the end of the world. I'm not gonna lose because of that.
No, it just makes life a lot easier.
But yeah, but if
I'm
we
kind
could,
of inclined to keep it just for
Okay.
when we're in dire straits like last time.
Give me that snake.
So-
You give it to me.
So pull the bottom.
Reveal it.
Mexico City.
You give me.
Yeah, no, we really need to.
now you might
Now we
actually
should really do
you might
it.
actually want to play that so we don't pull Los Angeles.
Okay.
Well, we gotta do.
And Mexico City. So we've got to shuffle it first. Do you want to do the honors of shuffling?
Wait, can you read the card again?
Did
It's
we
draw.
move the
I
infection
did move
report? Okay.
So-
Draw, look at, and rearrange the top 6 cards of the infection deck. Then put them back on top.
Because right now, if you have either Los Angeles or Mexico City go off, it's
Bad things will happen.
really bad.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so draw the first top 6. So we're gonna play forecast.
Okay.
Draw the top 6 cards.
Atlanta,
Okay.
Ota, Saga,
Wouldn't have happened.
Mumbai,
You better give me that snake.
Chennai.
You can let Bogota go off easily because he's standing in Bogota, which means it can't get an
So
infection.
this is number 7, so that just goes
Yeah.
there. And rearrange these.
So Bogota can't get an infection.
So actually, you might just want to pull that card. Just put that on top.
Yeah, you want Bogota to go first.
Okay, and then we probably want Atlanta to go last. Correct?
Yeah, don't put Atlanta at the bottom.
That's not, so I'm
We
gonna
don't-
get, this is top to bottom.
Yeah, don't
So-
let Osaka go.
Yeah, Osaka and Mumbai both have 2.
You could actually let.
Chennai
We can-
only has 1.
I would say Chennai should be in the top draw, and I
Beijing.
think Beijing.
Okay. So this, are we good with this order?
Yeah, so
Bogota,
those-
Chennai, Beijing.
So, but then we know that on my turn, these ones are going.
Mumbai, Osaka, and Atlanta. are
Okay.
So let's draw the top 3 cards.
Okay.
So we know Bogota. Oh, there would be a dot in it except you're standing there.
Yep.
So we, no.
Doesn't
You
matter.
don't put one?
There. No, because he's there.
Oh,
already.
because you cured it.
Right, which means it would go
Oh,
down.
sorry,
and
I got
it's
really
gonna be
confused on the
cured.
cure.
Give me that, it's okay.
Okay,
You better give me
Chennai.
Chennai does get one.
You give me that snake. I'm gonna throw it. Give it to me. Go get it.
And Beijing.
So,
Which
Hold
means it's not quarantine.
Jesus.
God damn it, Beijing.
Kill.
That's
Okay,
okay.
what were the other ones that were gonna come up? It was gonna be Osaka, Atlanta.
Mumbai.
And Mumbai.
Or did we already have Mumbai?
No, we didn't. So
Osaka, Atlanta, Mumbai.
Mumbai,
Osaka, Atlanta.
Osaka, Atlanta, yeah. But what cards do you have?
I've got sold. You guys are already there.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
we can let Osaka get another
yeah,
dot, and as long as one of us gets to it to quarantine it, it's okay.
yeah,
I still think you should eradicate yellow.
yeah. So
And then we get to name it.
Oh.
Oh, we do?
Yeah. There's a spot to write its name on the board.
Damn.
fucking
That's the medicine you take to beat it.
Give me that.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I can do one clear, it clears.
It clears.
2, it clears. 3, and 4 to clear land.
You won't be able to clear Atlanta. Oh yeah, I get
Yeah.
because from adjacent city.
Yep.
I agree with your decision. I would like to subscribe. To
Oh,
it.
oh wait, we've only had one outbreak, right?
We have only had one outbreak.
Yeah,
Okay.
And if you
That black one.
when you clear those out, hey.
We get to,
Yeah.
Give me
The
that
only one that had an
snake.
outbreak was Chennai. I know it seems like we should have had more, but we haven't.
yeah, I know. Okay.
Give me
so
that snake.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
You win.
So go to Mexico City. Guess what? Oh, it's
Bye.
Arriba.
Bye.
And
2 to LA. That's gone.
You better give me.
3 to Chicago, and then using these local connections from Chicago, I'm gonna cure Atlanta.
Okay, so you can flip the yellow over so that it's on the eradicated side. Eradicated! Hey everybody, it's our first eradicated disease! Yay! Woo! What do we want to name it? Does anybody have any ideas? I think it should be named Ringo.
Ringo? What's wrong with Ringo?
Well, I was thinking the other should be John, Paul, and George.
Right.
But this one's Coda.
Well, for now.
My snake. Be good to me. Okay then. Tough dog.
I don't really care.
I don't know. I mean, the last city we eradicated was Los Angeles, so I feel like. Or where did we cure yellow? We cured it in Shanghai, right?
Yeah. But it is definitely a South American, African disease belt.
We could stick with the like letters and numbers. We can name it like LA and then one of the area codes.
Los Shanghai.
Los High and then an area code.
We could call it LA,
LA would be 310 or 223.
or 213 or 818.
Or
I like LA 213.
Sure, let's go with it.
213 I'm pretty sure is LA.
Yeah.
where's area code 213?
It is.
I feel like it's LA's oldest area.
Okay, I found this.
Downtown LA.
Yep,
Yeah.
do it.
LA 213.
It's completely surrounded by area code 323, which serves the rest of central LA.
Yep.
By area, it's one of the smallest
Go ahead.
area codes in the nation,
Oh.
stretching only over
Does somebody want to
a few square
write?
miles.
Jenna, you want to
Okay,
do
I
it?
guess
'Cause
it's me.
you know my handwriting.
I know. So.
Oh, you got some of
God,
that.
I like
silver
feel
color
so
dude
weird like
handwriting.
writing on
Oh,
this board.
Right on the board. Just
Oh,
do it.
do
The
it!
first one to do it, Jenna. Don't screw it up.
This pen not working great.
that snake.
Becca, is yours thing more of a gel thing? Or?
No,
That's-
it's working.
it's-
I just kind of had to go over it a second time.
I kept meaning to grab one of the skinny Sharpies and I can't
Oh, I have
find
one in
it.
my purse.
That's okay, it's labeled now.
It's you.
Oh, it looks cool. LA 213 has been named. Unfortunately, after this, we're kind of out of area codes. Well, we have all these, so
Yeah, we're good.
San Francisco. So,
Yeah.
or,
We could always go with country codes.
yeah,
That's true.
airport codes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we should play area codes.
I mean, I feel like it should be. I feel like if we eradicate blue, it should be NY 917. That's just me.
916. 916.
I was just gonna, I was like,
West
two.
Coast is the best
I was
coast.
like, we've got plenty of
No.
codes. We've got.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, but then it would have to be CA.
It just depends on where we are, I think.
Or
I
So
see.
we could play
it would be
the two
SAC.
I say we just go, we name it after the city that it was last eradicated.
Okay.
Gotcha. So we last eradicated in LA. Looks like
I'm gonna get your snake.
we're gonna end up with St. Petersburg if we manage to also eradicate blue.
Yeah, we can just name that one Peter.
Did you draw any cards? No.
No, I have not. We just finished my action. We got a
Did you
little
reach it, or do you want me to flip
We got a
it?
little
Okay.
distracted by what you get for me.
Manila.
Cool.
All right, and that's gonna give me 7. And Patty,
Oh, you've got a lot of blues.
I do.
Gay Perry.
You have 7 now?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
You gotta give me that snake.
Now it's Becca's turn.
I need to infect that.
Oh, yeah, right. And now it's 3.
Now it's 3.
I have a question. I guess we can. When
We
it
know what
comes
they all.
up-
We know what they're gonna be. So
Okay, Mumbai. We knew it was gonna happen. You might as well give me the one for Osaka.
Mumbai.
Go
So
get your
if the
snake.
yellow card comes up, we just ignore it.
Yes.
Does that count as one of the cards we draw?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And then there's one more.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Help the aged.
Atlanta. Which we knew was gonna happen.
Oops, I put the yellow in with the blue. I buggered that one up.
You say that, colors? I'll get your snake. I'm going to get him. You're
Okay.
gonna go get it.
So now the yellow one should have 24 cubes in it. So if it doesn't work,
We've lost a cube.
oh, I wish there was a fast way of getting her to one of the cities that has a lab in
Me.
it. No, Becca.
Say what now?
Because
What
I
do you
can
wanna
give
do?
her 2 black cards
Oh.
and then she can cure black.
Hey.
But unfortunately, move 1, move 2, take 2 cards, and she's out of.
Wait,
Never.
start over. What do you want me to do?
Well, I've got 2 black cards I can give you
Whenever you want.
whenever I want to.
And that counts as my actions or your actions?
That counts as your actions on your turn.
That's correct. So each card would count as an action.
Right, and then you could move to Atlanta, but you can't cure the disease on this turn. You'd have to cure disease next turn. But we've got a lot of time to cure diseases, so.
Where am I? Bogota?
Yeah. The other alternative is you could move. I'm just trying to think of like ways to set things up for other people because I can also give you the cards on my turn and then move to Beijing in quarantine, and that's my turn.
Well, it looks like we need to quarantine Osaka.
Oh, which reminds me.
We
Sorry.
also need to get rid of those.
Yeah.
I can fly right to that, but I would spend a card.
To
Mumbai.
We have a lot of black cards.
Yeah, I have Chennai and Mumbai.
right.
Well, I mean, actually, wait, hang on a second. If I may,
Please.
what if we did this instead? She goes here to the research station 2, flies to that research station 3, and gives you one of her black cards. Because then you could cure black on your turn.
Because I can't take any card. I can only give cards.
Yeah, but oh.
Oh, wait, no, you're right.
Yeah,
It's-
well,
if you start the turn the same thing. Oh, wait.
no, go to co-reverse. We can share knowledge as long as one of you is in the city of the card that's being passed.
Okay, so she needs to, if you.
But wait,
Wait.
you're hang on, can I see
Because
that?
she can give me anything,
though.
but I have to be in the
Oh.
place
But
to
what
give
you
her the
can
card.
do, you can fly to Chennai, move to Mumbai,
And then
cure
give
one
me-
out of Mumbai, and
and
then
give
give
you
me
the
Mumbai,
card.
and then I can cure black on the next turn.
Yeah, let's do
I think
that.
that works.
Yeah, let's do that. All right.
Smarts. Teamwork makes the dream
So
work.
okay. So
So I fly to Chennai. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Los Angeles. Madrid.
You are really close to having enough for blue. Who else has blue?
I've got 3 cards for blue.
So we need to get the two of you in the same
And I am-
blue city.
That's all me.
Unless I'm lucky enough to draw blue on my turn, which
How many cards do you have?
well,
6.
I have 6, but I'm about
You're
to
gonna spend
discard
them all.
5 of them.
Okay, well,
Go ahead and do the infection.
Mexico City.
Nope.
No.
Baghdad.
Baghdad is good.
That's number 3 for Baghdad.
That's alright.
Soul loses its
quarantine. Okay.
Could have been worse.
First thing I
Is
am
that 3? Yeah,
That was-
because the yellow one gets
Yep.
nothing.
Okay. I think pretty obviously the first thing I'm doing is curing black.
Yes.
Yay!
Because we started in the same city.
Yeah.
So if you
Oh
start.
wait, no, but I'm not. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you and me.
If you start
Then look at then rearrange
the top 2
so you can look at these two.
cards,
Just
okay. Well, let's see if what's coming next. There's an epidemic coming.
Okay, so now.
so
the
does that
rest of
change
your-
anything?
Well, the only place I can go to. Okay, so that was one action. Second action, I can move to Beijing. Third action, I can either.
Well, which which cards are in that deck? Because
This one?
yeah. Because are Seoul and Osaka in there?
Seoul is on top.
It's actually
Baghdad, Mexico City, Atlanta, Osaka, Mumbai, Beijing, Chennai, and Bogota.
I'm worried about outbreak in Baghdad, but I'm not terrified about a Baghdad outbreak. I'm much more worried about
Yeah.
Seoul and Osaka.
I would say quarantine Seoul.
Because I can move 1, quarantine. So I've already done 1 action, so that would be 2, 3. And then honestly, for a 4th, I'd like to move back to Shanghai so I'm not in a city that might explode.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So we'll just say I move there, quarantine Seoul.
That's 2, 3, and then move back. It's 4. Okay.
and so I mean just to meet our objective we just have to cure blue and we're done.
Yeah.
Yes, we only need to cure blue, and unfortunately, I know the next card I'm drawing is not blue.
Yeah.
So we need to get Becca and
You together.
you in San Francisco, Paris, or Milan.
Well, but we can only pass those 2 we have to be in the same city to pass that.
That's what I'm
card.
saying. We
Yeah.
want you both in the same
Well,
city.
the quickest thing to do would be for me to get to Paris, for us to get to Paris and Milan because they're right next to each other,
Well,
and it's right next to the research station.
yes, it's right next to Istanbul. So on your turn, you can move yourself to Istanbul.
Okay.
Move Becca to Istanbul, and then to Milan. That's 3.
Well, she can't.
I can't move her to Milan.
Yeah, you can move Becca. If you
It has to be in
It
a.
has to be, I have to be there, or it has to be with
Yeah.
someone else.
So this is what you do. Okay, so you move.
Wait, can we stop? We need to finish this turn.
Yeah,
Can
let's
we
do that.
finish the turn?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay,
Before
well,
it's, I get very lost.
yeah, I'm
So-
gonna lose the thought. That's my worry. I know the next thing I need to do is draw 2 of these.
Yep.
Okay, I'll draw.
It's just easier for me to follow what's going on at the time.
Okay, can you remind me that I have a plan for after I've drawn these cards?
Okay.
So you're not gonna forget.
Okay. Number 1, epidemic.
Okay.
So there's an epidemic.
Cool music.
Number 2, Baghdad, which does mean nothing.
So epidemic.
Yes, Shanghai is getting 3 now.
Ouch.
What happened to the other cards? Oh, you have
They're in my
them.
hand.
Wait. How is
It comes from the first
Shanghai
one
was the
the
one
one
on
that
the
gets
bottom.
3 comes from the bottom.
okay?
That's how I'm used to
So
these characters.
we might both be getting scars.
No, because it would only go up. Oh, because if it outbreaks, you get
You
started.
get scars.
It's so much
So we hadn't played with the card Shanghai and come up
If you
before?
want, I can
No.
shuffle
Okay.
since it was my turn.
So I got a little confused. I was like, we've already been dealing in Shanghai, so the card's already in the top.
No, we've never seen Shanghai.
You're just hanging out there for the research day.
I am it. We also moved our research station.
No, that's
Okay.
only happens if it goes up.
Did the infection rate move up? Did you already do that?
I did.
That's when I get confused because I don't know if it's anybody's done that. Osaka has an outbreak.
Okay, so
Move
that
the
can-
outbreak counter up there.
Alright, so that means we get.
One goes to Tokyo, one goes to Taipei.
That's actually
I
not
mean,
bad.
doesn't that get a sticker too?
Osaka does get a sticker.
And there's the 2 cubes.
And you moved the outbreak up already.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next is Bogota, which we ignore.
Perfect.
And
Pull another yellow.
Yellow.
Fuck
Shanghai.
you, Shanghai.
We
Damn
both get
it.
scars.
Oh, we died.
How many cities get
1, 2, 3,
I don't think anything
4,
goes to Seoul.
5.
Seoul? Just the quarantine marker comes up.
Yeah.
Yes.
So 4.
Hold on. This gets really confusing really
So
fast.
Beijing gets 1.
Beijing gets 1. Okay.
Seoul got its thing taken off.
Yes.
Yes.
Tokyo gets 1.
Taipei
Taipei
gets
gets 1.
Hong Kong gets
Hong Kong
1.
gets 1.
Osaka breaks out again. Oh wait, no, Osaka's not
Osaka's
connected.
not connected.
Oh, thank goodness.
That's
Okay.
the truth.
I think that was all of them.
That was
So
the
do we put things on us then, right?
Yes, we both get scars now.
What did these do
thing
to
over
us?
here.
Yeah, give me the. Okay, so she and I were both in a city that got an outbreak, which means we both get a scar. So, scars. Gain a scar if you're in a city when it outbreaks. A character can have more than one of the same scar. If a character gains a scar but does not have room for it, the character is lost. You only have 2 slots for scars. Okay, these are our options. Let me know when you're ready to do this.
Sorry.
Insomniac, reduce your hand limit by 1 card. That probably is okay for my character because I'm always giving away cards.
Yeah.
Overcautious, you need 1 extra card to discover. You need 1 extra card of the disease color to discover
That kind
a
of
cure.
close.
Fear of small planes. Discard a card to use the shuttle flight action. So basically, if you want to move from here to here,
You have to discard
you have to
cards.
discard a card.
Oh no.
Obsessed.
Wait. Oh, no, that's it. The shuttle flight is from research station to research station.
Oh, is that what a shuttle flight is?
Yeah,
I
so that's
should not probably get any of those,
Okay.
right? I'm sorry.
Obsessed. If you end your turn with an even number of cards in your hand, discard 1. PTSD. Lose an action if you start your turn in the region where you got this scar. So you would lose an action if you started.
You probably
your
don't
turn.
want that one.
No. Regretful. Discard a card every time you leave a city with 3 cubes of the same color. Germophobic. Discard a card if you have one when you enter a city with a research station. Intimidated. Spend 1 additional action every time you treat disease in a city that is rioting, collapsing, or fallen. Demoralized. Discard 1 card every time an epidemic card is revealed. So I still think that for mine, I'm gonna do Insomniac, reduce your hand limit by 1 card.
Okay.
Because
Yeah, I don't know that you ever reach.
There's a lot of them that have to deal with moving,
Yes,
and
if
those
you
are
want.
probably not the best ones for me.
we still need to get you 2 to the same city. So what my
Regretful, discard a card every time you leave a city with 3 cubes of the same color.
yeah, that makes sense.
For me,
Yeah, you would have to discard 1 pretty immediately because you're gonna be leaving a city with 3 colors.
But I mean, like
but that doesn't matter for me.
that's gonna come up so infrequently too.
Yeah, I go for it.
I think
I
that
think
one,
that's a good one for you.
yeah, because the other ones are like, I don't want to do the one to have an extra card when you discover cures, because that's already too many cards. I feel
Yeah.
like.
No, I like your.
Extra overcautious, that one's the one.
No, I like
shuttle
that.
flight. I think I need because I'm the dispatcher.
Yes.
Um,
No, I was really okay with regretful.
sorry, no, I was just trying to justify my excuse or my acting, I guess. I don't want to lose an action,
No, I think
especially in that region.
you losing an action's real bad no matter what.
Germophobic I probably also don't want, just because I'm probably entering research stations a lot. Intimidated, spend 1 additional action every time you treat disease and seeds writing. No, okay. Regretful. I'm just regretful, guys. Here's the sneakers.
Now that epidemic card I feel like came up pretty early in that draw.
It did, I think it did.
Okay. So if I can go back to what I was wanting to say before.
Yes.
Okay, so we can move you to Istanbul.
Yes.
Your powers are you can move your characters in, other characters to you,
Mhm.
to each other, right?
Yes.
And you can also move other characters as if they were you. So you can move yourself here.
Yeah, that's 1.
Move Becca to you.
2.
Move Becca to Milan.
Okay, that. Yes.
Move him to Milan. That's your turn. I forgot where she was. Mumbai?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was in Mumbai. I know you were in Chicago, and I know you were with me.
Okay, I'm okay with that because then you
I can give her the
give her
card.
cards.
Yeah. But I
Yeah.
can give her the 1 card and that's it.
Yeah, but then you can bop over to Seoul with your cards that you do have and start quarantining stuff.
Yeah, but I'd only be able to do that once because I don't have that many actions.
Well, we'll just need to cure blue and then we're done with this game.
Yeah, we just want to make sure that things don't go so crazy here that we lose.
Yeah. Because we're
Which, by the way, did you move the outbreak ticker
Yeah.
forward twice? Because, oh no, wait, no.
No,
We've already done it twice now.
That's right, because Osaka didn't break out.
Okay, so let's just, okay, so it's my turn, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so I have, okay, so I'm moving Istanbul.
Right.
1.
And you have to discard a card.
no, she doesn't.
No?
Regretful.
Oh, yes, I do.
No.
So,
Think,
Tehran.
sure.
I don't, it doesn't really matter, I feel like this time.
right?
No, it's almost, yeah, it is cured.
It's just not
It's not
eradicated.
eradicated.
It's not eradicated.
Okay, and then I'm moving Becca to me.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 2.
Mm-hmm.
3, moving Becca to Milan.
Mm-hmm.
4, moving you to Milan.
Yeah.
Okay. Done.
And that way he can give Becca his Milan card on his
Right.
turn.
Khartoum. Delhi.
And once she cures blue, the game's over, so we just have to make it through his turn without an epidemic.
Which,
Well, but she needs 4 cards though to cure blue.
I have 3.
Oh, you have. Oh shit.
Sorry, the
Oh.
third one was kind of
Hiding.
That's why I was really confused
Okay.
about
well,
where.
then I do 3 cards, correct?
Yeah.
Mexico City,
Doesn't
Milan,
happen.
Chennai,
Chennai's an outbreak, I think. Nope,
No,
just an extra black.
Oh, close.
no Baghdad, no whammies.
Oops, sorry.
Okay, one more. Baghdad.
Oh, that's bad.
But Baghdad is an outbreak.
Fuck.
So, but you know,
Okay, move this guy.
that only puts Baghdad at 1. We do need to put 1 on Baghdad.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
Alright, could have been worse.
Okay. Deal.
Okay, so I will give you
Put it on
1.
Thanks, super.
And I still
What are you
have
doing?
3
What are you
actions.
doing, mommy?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, buddy girl. What's my girl doing? No pets? I'm ignoring you. Nobody playing with you. Puppy girl.
I mean, what are your red cards that you have? You have Manila, which does
Soul
no
and
good.
vanilla, yeah.
Soul is the one that you can get to in quarantine and prevent. It can be bad luck and Beijing gets drawn, or Shanghai.
Well, I don't think we're gonna pull an I mean, we just gotta avoid an epidemic on my turn, right?
Yeah. Let me see what's in here right
And I
now.
just pulled one.
Shanghai's in there and Osaka's in there, so
Yeah, she just pulled one. That seems
so
incredible.
either Seoul
Wait, is Soul in there?
Seoul's not in here, nor is Beijing.
So I would say, I'll fly to Seoul and go to Shanghai, because I still have 3 turns left, so that's 1, 2, and then
Well,
quarantine Shanghai.
But Shanghai's already in this stack.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So Beijing or Seoul are your 2 that are likely to have an outbreak. I would think actually between the lot of them, I would move to Seoul, then go to Beijing and quarantine Beijing because it's between the other 2.
Yeah.
So if it breaks out, it breaks them both out.
Okay, so discard that 1. That's 2,
Whereas a Seoul outbreak,
3.
do you see why I say
Yeah,
that?
I see that. Yeah. And then
And
so
then
quarantine Beijing, because that would prevent multiple outbreaks.
Exactly.
Okay. All right.
Because right now, Seoul, I think Seoul's the one that could still have an outbreak. Right? Shanghai, unless there's an epidemic, Shanghai's not going to have another outbreak. Okay.
Well, if we pull Seoul, or
We only have to get to her turn.
Yeah,
So
alright.
as long as there's not an epidemic.
Montreal and Sao Paulo.
Yay!
Well, I still have to
You
infect.
still have to infect.
Okay.
So this could still end up Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Oh, hi, Daddy.
Atlanta gets
Girl,
1.
get your face out of people's pants.
And,
You better.
Beijing. So we take the quarantine
Quarantine off.
off.
I was just gonna make a joke.
and then 1 more.
Seoul. That was like the worst thing that could happen.
That was the worst thing that could happen. Yes.
Because. Okay, so we don't put 1 in Seoul, but it outbreaks.
It does outbreak, which causes an outbreak in Beijing.
Okay, I've moved the outbreak counter both.
Okay.
Okay. And then, but it also makes Shanghai outbreak.
Because Beijing outbreaks. Yes.
Okay, I've moved that one as well.
And then Tokyo.
Tokyo can't get. Tokyo's initial outbreak is due to this outbreak, and all that's been is a chain outbreak, so it can't affect Tokyo again.
But we never put 1 in the first place. I never put
Okay.
1 in there.
Our deal is because Seoul is having an outbreak now, right? So let's take care of Seoul first. Seoul causes Tokyo to outbreak.
Right.
Or it doesn't
That's what's
cause.
It gets 1.
It gets
that's-
1, but it's not an outbreak
Yes, that's all I was doing. Was putting
Okay.
a 1.
Yet.
It goes to Beijing,
Yes.
which causes Beijing to have an outbreak.
Yes. And
So
it's-
that
and
makes the go
Seoul-
up to 3, right?
Beijing. Okay, so let's start stickering them. So Seoul gets 1. Okay, Seoul gets 1. How many red cubes do we have left?
4.
Okay, we're all sure.
Well, I already put the 1 on Tokyo there.
Yes. Okay. Now, okay, so Seoul got 1. Beijing is going up to 3. Oh, Shanghai actually is up to 2. For some reason, Shanghai didn't get stickered on its original outbreak.
Oh.
So that means we lose the.
We burned down the research station.
So we actually lose that research station.
Yes, but there, we didn't have a permanent research station built there, so there's
It's
not
just
a
this
station.
thing
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So now, because Shanghai has had an outbreak, that goes down 1 to Hong Kong,
Yes.
1 to Taipei.
Yep.
1 does not go to Tokyo because Tokyo already is part of this initial outbreak. You
Yeah.
can't get a second outbreak from the same one.
Yeah.
So
which is good because we're down to 2.
Yes.
Okay, but that means that 2 of you get scars.
Yes.
Well, actually, that's me.
That's me and you. So I already have a second scar, which is bad. And I really would like to take Grizzled for mine as a character upgrade, which is you knock in a scar when you're in a city when it outbreaks, so otherwise my character dies the next time I get a scar.
So hopefully we probably get 2 with, we win this game.
I'm gonna go ahead and take Fear of Small Planes, discard a card to use the shuttle flight action, because I don't need to fly as much as the rest of you.
Okay, let's see what. I don't want to lose any actions. Reduce your hand limit by 1 card. Overcautious. Alright.
But I think that takes care of that phase, and we actually are gonna win this because Becca goes down and cures on her turn. And it's over.
You get 1 extra card to cure. I doubt I'm gonna be curing all much either. You get 1 extra card to disease code discover cure. Oh wait, that's the same one. Obsessed. If you return even with cards, just go to 1. Lose an action. To return the return with this card again. No, definitely don't want to do that. Germophobic, discard a card if you have one when you enter a city with a research station. No. Intimidated. So we have 1 additional action every time you treat a disease that. Nope.
We definitely don't want
I think
that.
the ones that have to do with your hand.
Discard 1 card every time an epidemic card is reviewed. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the Insomniac one. The one that reduces my hand limit by 1.
Yeah. Which I think means you have to discard a card now.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really matter which one you discard. But that was it for that draw phase, right?
Yes.
Because that went
Yeah,
up.
that was it.
And did the infection rate go up? Oh wait.
No, because it wasn't an
It
epidemic.
wasn't epidemic.
But did we get the?
Oh, right.
We had. Did the outbreak thing
Yes,
move
Yes, I moved it.
each time?
Yes.
Yes.
So it would have been.
It went up 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'm just gonna get rid of Montreal then.
All right.
So, yeah. So my max is now 6 cards.
And my max is also 6 cards.
All right.
But just to make it official, here's Agent Cooper.
So she goes to.
1, 2.
That's it. We actually succeeded, even though it nearly killed poor Millie. Poor Millie nearly died.
She's really into her work.
Oh, Millie. That was just bad luck. Look at that.
Yeah.
It went from like nothing to like the worst.
Yeah. Like that's just.
I'm so sorry, Asia. We are not doing good with you. So if you can hand me the stop
Oh.
over there now. That's why I put the purple token on it, so I can remember about it. So, draw this card.
We could have done worse.
I mean,
His eyebrows are on point.
we did win, so that's positive. So draw this card at the end of your first game in February. Oh wait, before selecting your game end upgrades.
Okay.
Win bonus.
Yay.
Scratch this bonus off if you win a game in February, and we did.
Oh look, it's an actual scratch off.
Yeah, and we the month of February is
It's
over.
now
Are you
done.
shitting me?
Destroy this card. Destroy the card.
Destroy it.
Does anybody else want to destroy it?
Yes.
No.
Why do I want to do this?
Destroy!
No. No.
Don't give me ideas, man.
This is like, that's so unsanitary. Don't do that.
Nice.
So satisfying.
Okay, we've got new funded events.
Yay.
Local initiative. Place a quarantine marker on any 2 cities on the board. That's nice. We have another funded event. New assignment. 1 player, including the active player, may discard their current character and replace it with an unused named character.
Interesting.
Okay.
So, and then stop. Draw this card just before you set up your first game in March.
Okay.
So I think we're at the resolution stage now.
Hold on. Our win bonus. For any game played in March after setup and before the first turn begins, add 1 quarantine marker anywhere on the board.
Nice. So you can put that up with the objective card right now so we don't forget about it. Okay, game end upgrades. So our options are all on that sticker sheet. Win or lose, you choose upgrades 2 upgrades at the end of each game. You may choose the same upgrade twice. I'm really begging for this character to get the upgrade of Grizzled so that
I'm okay
she
with
does
that.
not die.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that.
Because it's so hard to win without the researcher. So now whenever there's an outbreak in a city, if she's in it, she doesn't get a scar.
Oh, you didn't pull it. Okay. I thought we put that one on you last time.
Let's see. We
So
cannot.
we get 2, right?
Yes, we get 2. So one thing that we cannot do is have a new starting research station because our other research station in Shanghai blew up.
Well,
We can do character upgrades, which we did. Unfunded events, select an event sticker to add to any city card in the player deck so that it's now also an unfunded event.
Our options for those are experimental program. Remove 1 disease cube at any time or anywhere on the board. Play any time, not an action. Or trending data. Look at as many infection cards as the current infection rate, but do not change the order. Play any time, not an action. Grassroots program. The person who plays this card may discard up to 3 city cards, removing 1 cube matching the color of each card from anywhere on the board. Play anytime.
That one's pretty
Not an
cool.
action.
Now, because we eradicated LA213, we have the options for positive mutations for that. And they have to go in
Game and
sequence.
upgrade. You may add a positive mutation sticker to a disease you eradicated during your just played last game. Positive mutations must be added in order. So number 1, common structure. You no longer need to be in a research station to discover a cure for this disease.
I like it.
So I like it too. So is that would
That's
be
our
our
only
that would be our
choice. That's
second.
That would be our second
That'd be our
thing.
second thing.
Which I like way better than
Anything
any
else?
of the other options.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'll
Okay.
yes. All right, put this baby on
Yeah,
there.
because eradicating diseases does not happen all the time. So,
Yeah.
and I like the idea of making one of these gradually easier to, like, what's the second one?
Efficient to sequence. You no longer need to spend an action to discover a cure for this disease.
Oh, that's cool.
So
The third
all-
one is you discover a cure for this disease with 1 fewer card.
Oh wow.
So she
And
gets
4, when you treat, remove all the cubes of this color from your city.
So as it goes along, yellow's gonna start becoming
Easier to kill.
easier to kill.
If we eradicate it every game and choose these mutations.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna take, I don't know what time it is right now, but we're gonna take almost 8:30. That gives us some time. So we are going to take a slight break right now to get the board set back up for the month of March.
oh, and we have 2 objectives.
Yes, there will be 2
What's the
objectives.
website? Because Garrett wants to watch us.
Twitch.tv/time to tabletop. Okay, so February.
We should do something else for someone else to start.
Good.
Okay,
But,
I don't know how to determine that.
well,
Have Scooter pick a number.
I do. Here. Actually, I have an app for that.
Okay.
Of course.
what will they think of next?
Apparently there's an app to thump
If I had a D4 on me right now, I would just roll a D4. But I
You don't just keep those in your bra?
Alright, everybody put your finger on. Yeah.
What?
You know what?
Come on. I'm not supposed to just pick one.
What's it supposed to do?
Hang on a second.
Are we supposed to fight it out?
No, hang on a second.
He's just actually collecting our fingerprints to steal our identities.
Basically.
This is an elaborate
That's fine, you get all
ruse.
my student loans.
Oh my god, right?
All right, well,
Have,
before we even
54
determine who goes
large
first.
lawyers.
Okay. Got it. Now I got it working again. Okay. Do it again.
I'm green.
Come on, pick one. There we go.
Okay, I guess it's me.
All right, let's get this set up.
Oh, by the way, we have a new follower, E_Lackey. Welcome aboard, E_Lackey.
I hope you like dogs.
Yes.
I hope you're a cat person.
Okay, so we are in the month of Smarch. Draw this card before you set up your first game in Smarch. Smarch is for Smart March. We're out of Black History Month into Women's History Month. We have been preparing for this contingency. CODA is causing panic, so we've hired paramilitary assistants to help with the trouble spots.
Okay.
You are to partner with them to keep things under control until more research can be done on CODA. You'll also need to complete 2 objectives this month. We know you are up for this challenge. From this point on, whenever you see these circles, open and resolve them one at a time. X is our first one.
Great.
We're just gonna die straight.
Right. It's all like, fuck you.
Rule sticker X is something to do with research stations. It's a smaller one, by the way. There it is. Under T.
Thank you. You have secret clearance, open package 2.
Okay.
Military bases.
What?
Characters may take the military shuttle flight action between 2 military bases if their character has dog tags. So does your character have a dog tag symbol?
Where's
What does it look like?
Next to their picture, it looks like dog tags.
No, mine's a...
It's called None of Us Have It.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
So only the
We all have
quarantine
the
specialist
Confucius.
has it.
Players cannot fly between military bases and other types of structures. So you can't go military base to research.
It's military.
Yep, but it doesn't matter because none of us are
Also
playing
make
that
somebody would
person.
open package number 2.
Oh.
Please.
What's behind door number 1?
I like the advent calendar aspect of this game.
Oh,
Right.
it's military bases.
Cool.
Alright then.
Hey, look,
Hey, look,
this
they
one actually came with a bag.
Yay!
Thanks, Pandemic Legacy.
Okay. I had some more. 43.
So none of us have dog tag, right? So we can't.
None of us
we're
have
not gonna be
dog
able to
tags.
utilize these anyway.
Not
Right.
at this point in time.
Super.
Characters may take the military shuttle flight action between 2 military bases if they have a... Players cannot fly between military bases and structures.
Everybody gets one of these for your action card. So
Here.
take
You
one.
can read it.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, you get to cover up where I scratched your card.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Sweet. Okay.
I mean,
Does
this
not apply
applies
to
to
us
none of us.
But it could later
So I
if we
get a
somebody
sticker on mine?
switch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just in case
You
for
get a
later.
sticker?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's wrong. What they say. With military base, another city with military base, your figure what's up. Okay.
I mean, one of us can swap out to the quarantine specialist right now if we want, because we have not started yet.
I mean, what does she do?
So, quarantine specialist. Once per turn, you may use the quarantine action to place a quarantine marker anywhere on the board. Quarantine markers are never removed from the city you are in.
Oh, so if you're in a city that has a quarantine marker and it hits,
You don't have
nothing
to remove
happens.
Yes.
Okay. That's actually kind of cool.
I mean,
it. And we now know this person can fly between military bases.
Yes.
I'm
Don't
But
know
how do-
how
how
to
do-
build a military base.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how that works.
I'm the least
Does it say in the
necessary
Oh, yeah.
of these original characters.
Actually, you were pretty helpful in the last game.
Okay.
Well, why don't we keep them the same right now, I guess?
Yeah.
Does it explain how to build military bases? It didn't.
Not yet.
Okay.
Oh, I was looking up to see.
Next,
the lost
number
character.
5.
Sorry.
Scars. We get new scar options. Exhausted. You may drive or ferry no more than 2 times on your turn. Panicky. You may never enter a collapsing or fallen city. Hobbled. You may never enter a fallen city.
That was number 5, huh?
Yeah, I don't know where to put this though.
Me neither. I mean, I guess you can replace the scars that we took off of there with these scars.
Oh, that's a good point. That ought to work. My
Do you have a stapler?
fine motor skills are that good.
Do you have a stapler?
Or we could staple it on.
No, I think this works.
Okay.
Because it's like,
Objective, eradicate at least one disease.
Oh, why couldn't we have that one last game?
shit, yeah.
Well, now we have to do it.
Ah!
Let's do yellow so we get more
Yeah.
special.
Have a military base in each of the 6 major regions of the world.
6 major regions, what the fuck are
Wait,
those?
I thought we only had to do 2 this turn. I thought we only had to do 2. We have to do 2 additional
Wait, what are we talking about?
objectives. I thought we only had 2 objectives.
Is the objective from February no longer relevant?
I guess.
No, that one's always the case.
Okay.
This must always be one of the objectives you complete to
Okay.
win the game.
I was trying to figure out what the 6 major regions of the world are.
I guess it would be 1, 2,
Continents.
3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh wait, okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4,
Are they numbered?
5, 6.
Yes.
Yeah.
Regions.
No. They're defined. Oh, I still don't understand how we build military bases.
I don't care.
Regions. The board is broken into 6 regions, each roughly
Oh,
equivalent
here
to
it
a
is.
continent.
You see these dark kind of like.
Yeah, that's what I was just pointing out.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I didn't see that either. It just looks like decoration for
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, those are the regions.
We
The
have a new
internet's not helping me out on dead characters, guys. I'm sorry.
We have a new character available. Operations expert. As an action, build a structure in the city you are in. No card required. Once per turn, as an action, move from any city containing a structure to any city, including riding, collapsing, and falling cities, by discarding any city card. This guy has a military thing, and as far as I can tell, he's the only person that can build military bases. So
Actually, building a military base is the same as building a research station. Build a structure, discard the city card that matches the city you're in, and place the structure there.
Oh, true. Yeah.
still, the operations expert might be useful to have.
Well, because also they can travel between military bases.
Yeah.
Hi, friend. What are you
Can
doing?
you switch me out?
What are you doing, huh?
We might want to.
Well,
I think I'm the most.
And then we
We
have
move people around. Though.
Yeah.
We have another funded event, remove outpost, add 1 military base to any city, no discard need. Well, I'm also thinking the reason you would want to get rid of this guy for that guy, his ability pretty much lets you move people around. He just starts popping up bases everywhere.
Yeah, but we can't go. You have to have the dock tags to move between.
I know, but he can also build research stations, can't he?
Yeah.
I mean, anybody can build research stations.
As an action, he can build a structure in the city you are in. No card required, so we can just start putting up research stations and military bases.
Yeah.
As an action, move from any city containing a structure to any
And
city.
we have another funded event that we can't use, but it's
Okay,
at a
so-
military base to
Oh,
the
wow.
city.
So this guy could just basically go from any city with a structure in it to any other city just by discarding a card.
Mm-hmm.
So would that be more useful than my curing with 4 cards instead of 5?
I would say either your character or her character has to be the one swapped out.
Yeah.
Your character and my character work so easily together because of our relationship, though.
That's why I'm thinking that ours. That mine is the one to be switched out.
I would agree with that. If you want to, you can take over the researcher too, and I can take that guy.
No, I
don't care.
What are the rules on swapping out your characters? It's just something you can do.
Yeah, before we start the
Before the
game.
game starts.
You just pick a new character.
So each player
Yeah.
has a specific character with special abilities to improve the team's chances, and each player begins game 1 by creating a character. To create a character, select your card, blah blah. These characters carry through from game to game and they may become lost, and you do not have to play the same character in every game. But if a character is lost, you have to rip up that card. They cannot be played in the current or future games.
Oh, okay. So we could basically get to choose a new group every time we play the
Yeah.
game.
So we have what, 7 people to pick from now?
Yeah, okay. So we haven't started yet, so go ahead and take that.
I guess I will be this large burly black man.
What do you want to name him?
JT.
Can I just name him Burly?
Sure, name him Burley.
It sounds so wrong.
Why? No reason.
No.
Now, when your character is lost, it can't be played, and discard all your cards. Take the civilian card
That's where that rule
and
is.
place your pawn in a city with a research station. And then, if there's no research
So if you
place,
died
go to Atlanta.
during the game, you take the civilian card.
Yeah, but you can start a game as someone else.
Yes.
Hi, friend.
Okay.
Go do something
Okay,
fun.
so what is our win bonus that we had again? Add 1 quarantine marker anywhere on the board. Okay, great.
After we're done.
Hi, Garrett.
So
My
we're
best
done.
friend is
Well,
watching.
we only did the one. We only did
How to
X.
follow?
We only did X, so we still have to.
No, we did X 43 and 5, right?
No, we didn't do 43 and 5.
We did.
Yeah, we did.
We did.
Yep.
No.
Well, they were the extra
Then
scars.
extra scars
Oh, okay.
and
So we're done with
The
this
shuttle
part.
flight.
Okay.
So I've got to stop at the end of your first game in March before selecting blah blah blah. Open the following doors.
Okay,
So
so-
you can put this over there with a purple
Done.
on it. And the military bases are somewhere.
I got it right here.
Yep.
Cool. We won't put the quarantines in a bag now too.
I brought out an empty bag.
I saw the bag. Okay, so I guess well, let's do the things.
Yep.
All these cards have been shuffled, right?
Extensively.
So we still need to do the epidemic.
Yeah, we can put in academics.
Well, we can't do that until we've dealt out 2 cards to everybody.
Okay.
The academics.
Take them and pass them on.
Thank you.
And then 5 piles.
Ooh, LA and Jakarta.
Got Baghdad.
I've got Shanghai
yeah.
and Bangkok.
Got Baghdad and Manila.
Cool. Bunch of red cards.
Yeah. Yay.
Which ones did Becca get?
I don't
Don't know yet.
DC and Lagos.
Okay. Not a great start.
No, but if you guys can get in the same cities as me, well, who has reds? You have reds and she has reds. We all need 5.
We don't need reds.
Well, we can't. We can't.
Oh, we don't need reds.
We don't need reds.
Take them, shuffle them, mix them all up.
Can I just put the epidemic on the bottom of the pile?
Alright.
That's cheating. But
Just don't tell us.
Hi, friend.
Kidding. I was just kidding.
No,
I would never
don't
do
chew.
that.
What's she
Chewing a torn up card.
Nope.
Why'd that end up on the
I
floor?
don't know. I probably dropped it. Go get a toy.
Oh, it's probably the previous one's been bonus.
Come here.
Is this
Your
one?
stack.
All right.
What about that
I
stuff?
haven't done it yet. I'm trying to distract this dog.
Here.
Hey, friend. Come here. Come here. Go that way. Treats.
All right, let's start infecting some cities.
Okay. Michael.
Yeah.
Sure.
First one.
Come on. Go get it.
Delhi.
Come here.
Only gets 3.
There.
Did you take my stack? I
Yeah.
didn't
St.
shuffle that one.
Petersburg.
I shuffled it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Montreal.
That's our last one that gets 3.
Okay. Next.
Well, at least that puts 2 that are easy striking distance.
Karachi.
Gets 2. It's right
No
there.
more problems. Chicago.
Yeah. Well, this might be bad.
And then that whole one more.
Yes. There's 3 of each.
3 of each. Okay, pretty odd. Okay.
Pretty good.
No bueno.
Yikes.
I don't know how to say no good in Arabic.
So
Okay.
which
I
ones
know
get
how to say
1?
great and finish.
Yeah.
Los
LA.
Angeles gets 1.
Milan. Sorry.
LA, Milan.
Beijing.
Great.
Always Beijing.
God damn it, Beijing.
Because of course.
It's almost
Beijing.
like a billion people live there.
Yeah. Hey, wait. So for any game played in March after setup and before the first turn begins, add 1 quarantine marker. Hey, guess which one gets that?
Which one?
Shanghai.
Beijing.
Whatever.
Yeah, Beijing's on level 3.
Yeah. So if it goes to 4, it goes to collapsing.
Which is discard 1 card of the city's color to drive ferry into the city.
Luckily, your character can stand next to it and still.
Yeah. Well, but I can't quarantine it though without going into it
Oh, right. Okay, yeah, we're doing quarantine rules.
because that's all we can do on the red stuff.
Yes, yes. Okay.
Good times. You're first.
Oh yeah, I am first.
Where are we gonna start?
Well, I think that.
Wait, tell me the objectives again.
So we have to cure 3,
Yeah.
eradicate 1, and have a military base in each of the 6 major regions.
Okay.
Holy fuck.
I
So-
probably should be over here because I can
Well-
start building.
You should just make your way across the board methodically
Okay.
and kind of try to do stuff as you go. That would be what I would
Okay.
suggest. I mean,
Well,
I guess
when
a little
I
bit.
say of starting an ISTEM, sorry.
I mean, I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter where you start as long as you don't like try to like
Hop back and forth.
yeah hop back because then you're just wasting turns.
If you start in Istanbul, you can build, move to Cairo, build, move to Baghdad, build. You've already got 3.
Yeah,
Then you can fly to this region.
Manila,
Okay.
and then you could. Where's Manila?
Right there, so you can build in Manila,
But she could also still fly
Move to
between
s-
research stations.
Yeah,
move to San Francisco, move through San Francisco, build there, and then
Okay.
just
yeah. That's actually
So I'm kind of not really helping cure diseases.
Not yet.
well.
This,
Are you
Kinda-
the only
it's-
one that can build a military base?
yes.
Okay.
Well, no, we can all do it. It's because
You
it's
just
part of the build the structure. You just have to instead of building a
But we
research station.
can't do anything with it.
Right.
No.
You have to have the card. I do not have to have a card.
Yes.
I think you can only fly from military base to military base.
Yes.
If you are.
If you have dog
general.
tags.
Yeah.
Which I
If they have dog
Which she
tags.
can. So I think the first
But like,
thing,
if I was in Lagos, I could build a military base there.
Yes.
Yes.
Even though
It's not going to benefit you at all.
but I think
But it would benefit her.
Yes.
She can zip
can
over
you
that
build
way.
2 structures in the same city? Like, can you build a military base and
That I don't know.
Each city may contain one of each type of structure.
So
okay, so you can build right in Istanbul, then move to Cairo, build, move to Baghdad, build, and move to
Okay.
So then that's where you want to start.
Alright, and I think I'm going to start in Istanbul as well because to take care of.
Yeah, to
those-
take care of that business. Also St. Petersburg.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start over in Atlanta so that I can get to Montreal.
Okay. And then you have to. You're useless, I guess.
Well,
Correct,
I
right?
mean to fly there
Yeah,
when things
to,
start getting
not
bad.
to cure though.
And you and I both are limited in our hand size by 1.
Yep.
And I have to discard to use the shuttle flight action.
Which is from
Between
research station to
research
research station.
stations.
But so that's it.
Where
That's-
would I be useful to people?
I mean, I feel like our big outbreaks are gonna happen through here, right?
They're gonna be kind of here, I feel like.
We have to decide before this turn starts, right? I can't decide when.
Right, you have to start.
I mean, there's more action
What's
on
the-
this side of the board, so there's like more going on over here.
yeah, that's true.
What do you have for friendship thingies with
I'm with you still, sharing knowledge.
and
I have
Isaac?
rivals with Isaac. I think one of us discards.
Oh, so you don't have to be in the same city.
Nope. Anything he discards, I can discard 2 cards if I want to pick it up.
Which might be useful to get you cards too, because I could just, if I have to discard something, you can discard 2.
You don't have to wait until you have 7 to discard, do you? You could just choose to discard. Is that a cheat?
I think so. Well, but if I play it too, like if I play it to
No,
go
you
to
can discard any old time you want.
and then you just have to pay 2 cards to basically take it.
Take whatever you used. Okay.
Alright?
Good to remember.
So where do you want to go?
Why don't I start over on the side?
Okay, so you're gonna start here with us.
Yeah.
Okey-doke.
Because that way if anything blows up, you got another person over here.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess on my first action, I'm gonna take move, and then clear 2 out of this.
Yeah, sounds like a good start.
Okay.
Oh, I died.
Don't say that.
There you go.
Oh, you like Montreal.
I do like Montreal.
I'm surprised they didn't put Toronto in there.
Yeah, right.
Montreal's better. Okay.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
Sorry, Toronto, but you know it's true. Okay,
Rough biz.
Right?
I've got Johannesburg, which is great because you've got a yellow, and Chicago.
That's Johannesburg.
So I'll stack these 2 reds, and we'll go to infecting. Algiers is getting 1.
What?
Oh. I know it's in Africa, but
Buenos Aires is getting 1.
Alright, just to remind everybody too, with yellow, you no longer need to be in a research station to discover a cure for this disease.
So just whenever someone has 4 cards.
Well,
yes.
when you have 4, the rest of us have 5.
Oh, that's
but
right.
yes.
I forget that.
Right, so
So when I have 4, it can just be an action. I don't
Yep.
have to move to anything.
Yes.
You don't have to go to a research station.
Taking it.
sounds like yellow is probably primed to get eradicated.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
we have to do that to win.
Mm-hmm. Okay, my turn.
Yes.
So I should build a structure.
Mm-hmm.
I should probably build a military base. Correct.
Yeah. Since you have to.
Yeah.
How many of them are there?
There's 8.
So we need one in each spot.
So you're gonna put one in Istanbul, yeah?
Istanbul?
Not Constantinople.
Yep.
Yep, so now there's,
Okay, so that's
we're
one of my
really putting all of
actions.
our chips in on Istanbul.
Okay, so that's one of my actions.
Yep,
2,
2.
build another one, right?
yep,
3.
because that's in a different region.
Oh yeah, nice.
And then
I would actually go to Riyadh.
that's just 4. I couldn't clear anything.
True.
So if that breaks out,
Oh, yeah.
I kind of want to go to Baghdad.
That's fair. That's so
Well, my worry about Baghdad is if Baghdad burns down, don't you lose the
Structure.
structures?
Well, no.
only at a
Existing existing research stations are restored. It doesn't say
Military bases.
bases.
Oh, well, yeah, then move to Baghdad.
Okay,
Cool.
so 4.
I did not realize you could build a military base in those,
Istanbul.
which is not Constantinople.
Taipei.
Cool.
Okay. And then I pull 2.
San Paulo,
Sao Paulo.
whatever, in Santiago.
Yellow.
Okay.
Okay, my turn.
I mean,
No,
One,
you
two.
could have logged it.
what do you have for, oh, you don't have any easy movements.
No.
I was hoping that you had something that was really good.
No, not particularly.
Becca's currently here too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, hi. Hi.
I'll let you decide what you want to do, but I have an idea too. Ribs, come on.
Party girl, come here.
If you want, I can suggest.
Hey,
but
Brian,
I'm
come
gonna
here.
step on your toes either.
I mean, my first thought would be to go to Delhi and clear it.
Sit,
That's what I would do.
Yeah.
dance.
Because on Becca's turn, she can move up to St. Petersburg
Get your
and
feet
clear a
off
bunch
the
of
table.
stuff out, but she
Yeah.
can't do that to Delhi.
Yeah.
You're the only one that can.
Go get it.
Yeah, let's do that. So,
Go
one,
get it, mama.
oops.
Puppy girl,
1, 2,
Rips.
3, clear.
Yeah. And that just leaves the last outbreak city in danger is St. Petersburg, which hopefully Becca can get to.
What?
Alright, so that's my turn. So, Hong Kong and Delhi.
Nice. So good.
Okay.
We've been lucky on the outbreaks with this because, and I say that because none of these are going to outbreak now when she takes care of St. Petersburg.
Oh, I need to infect.
Oh yeah.
So, Bangkok and Jakarta.
Because that's
Leave
two
it.
beds.
Hey, leave it. Go to your bed. Please. Go to your bed.
Okay. Luckily, the reds that you're really close to.
Well, I can't do anything with them other
Well,
than quarantine. Yeah.
That's not
Well, I feel like for me, like the best thing to probably do well,
I'm not that worried about quarantining one dot cities either.
no.
But it's Becca's turn now.
Yep.
I'm gonna go to St. Petersburg and clear up some of that nonsense. Because the chance of having an epidemic seems good. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, you couldn't totally clear it.
There you go.
You know what that is? That's called Fefe right there, what you did.
Kofefe.
Called Fefe.
Go for it.
Sydney
And an epidemic.
and an epidemic.
Oh my goodness, Scooter, we have an epidemic! Oh
Heard
no!
of those.
Moved. Bottom card, Hong Kong.
Oh, shh.
Fuck you, Hong Kong.
That's actually pretty
Get
good.
a
That's
2
not
sticker
good.
on that.
Could be worse.
What?
No,
No,
you
no,
don't
no,
have to-
no.
no,
It
it's
has,
no,
no,
it
no.
has an outbreak.
Oh, it's not? Okay.
It has an outbreak in Babe, it has an outbreak in yet.
Outbroke? Is it outbroken? Broken out?
It hasn't had an outbreak.
It has not.
The good news is,
It's
English
not.
language is stupid.
Yeah.
It's well, outbreak is a noun, not a verb. What?
I think we did the intensify, we did the... Yeah. Yeah.
What is she saying?
Please proceed to the nearest exit.
just
I mean, if you're kicking me out, I mean, God, all I can do is say it.
It's just really distorted, like if you were on a subway ride.
I think it's good. It's one of my favorite parts.
Okay, fools.
All right, so 2.
Bangkok,
That's a red.
Buenos Aires.
Could have been worse.
And
Let's go
you
back
said
up.
Buenos Aires.
Yo.
See,
Oh, I just watched Soy American Raspberry.
So good.
I know.
See them so long. Do we own that?
On,
No.
Oh,
what is
Jesus.
it? It's on like Netflix or
Okay.
something. It's
sure
on.
it
It's on one of the streaming sites.
So,
It's
what
so funny.
do I have? I have Bangkok and
Dude!
Shanghai. Also I have Chicago, but that's so stupid. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna move to, thanks. I'm gonna move to Chicago, clear one out of Chicago.
I think you'll
Then
find it
I'm gonna-
cold and windy.
Then I'm gonna fly to Shanghai, move to Hong Kong. Oh, that's too many.
Yeah, Slayer roll.
One. So like, if I fly to Shanghai first, move there, quarantine. I can't move anywhere else in quarantine.
No, but that's a pretty good thing to do.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about.
I feel
what
like we're gonna have to keep Hong Kong under like constant.
Well, I can give Becca a card any old time, so I'm gonna go ahead and give you Johannesburg right now.
Sure, okay.
And
So you got 3 more actions.
so then I'm gonna fly to Shanghai,
Okay.
move to Hong Kong.
Hang on.
Quarantine.
Wait. No, you can't fly to Shanghai.
Oh, that's right. Okay,
Because it's a 2.
So
That's the
back to Chicago.
back to Chicago. I've not discarded Shanghai yet. And I was in Montreal.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. It would be easier otherwise.
Can you fly to Bangkok instead?
I can actually go to Chicago.
Oh no,
Hold on.
she's right. You can go to Bangkok. You have a
It's
card
next
for.
to Hong Kong. It's the same trip.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So let's
So
do
you
that.
can go to
Yeah,
Bangkok.
right, okay. Okay, so I'll go to Bangkok. So that's, I've given her a card.
that's 2.
Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna have given you a card.
Then you can
Take
clear
that back.
one
Because
and
this way I can
clear
Quarantine.
one.
quarantine, move, quarantine.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Becca.
I'm here to help.
That's why it's important, the cooperative aspect.
Where's the dog? Oh,
Shh,
Don't summon her.
she's got her dirty dumpling.
And I'm actually in Hong Kong right now. But luckily I've got Grizzled, so if there's ever an outbreak again, I don't have to worry about getting another scar.
Walkie talkie, Smokey.
Okay.
My turn?
No.
Not yet.
Santiago
Boop-a-boop.
and Tehran.
Not you.
Are the senators still fighting?
No.
Disappointing.
If one of them doesn't go to the hospital, I'd be disappointed.
Milan gets up here.
Oh crap!
One of our bills got out.
Oh nice. Sorry, you said Milan.
Milan and LA.
Milan, and LA.
Look at his little bitmoji.
Aww.
So sad. His little dog.
Now it's your
That is
turn.
sad.
Okay.
Now you have Kyle.
Okay. Should I build any research stations?
Where are you?
I'm going?
Yeah, well, you're a bank
I'm
or
in
You're in
Baghdad.
Baghdad, so you
build
should
one
build
there.
one right
Yeah.
now.
So let's get a green.
So,
So that's 3.
That's
right
awesome. That's awesome.
Then you want to
So that's
fly.
one.
I think you had Manila.
there. Yes. Can I?
yeah, you can fly to Milan.
Yeah.
Oh, that's separate. That's another region.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
So that's 1, 2.
No, that's 3.
No,
No,
she
one.
was in
I
Baghdad.
was in
Oh,
Baghdad.
sorry.
1, 2,
Build them
3. Build.
up. And then you can move to. I think you had another region.
I can go to San Francisco.
Is it San Francisco or LA?
San Francisco,
San Francisco.
which
Oh.
is in another region.
Nice.
But that's just 4, so I can just.
She just
I
be
just I
there.
said that.
Right, but you're really close to having achieved have a military base in each of the 6
Yeah.
major regions
Yeah.
of the world.
And then I can help you guys.
And then you can start
Lawyer.
flying around to all of those too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh, pull some cards.
Yep.
Yeah.
Riyadh. I have 3 already of black, so
You
Nice.
do.
Kinshasa.
Alright.
So yeah, if you can get in
Cities?
the same city as me.
Just 2, correct?
Yep.
Algiers.
Okay.
St. Petersburg.
Hey.
Oh, it's too bad your yellow card is Kinshasa
I know.
rather than one in the region we needed it.
Yep.
Wah, wah, wah. Okay.
What you about to do, medic?
Where's that cheat?
That's a great question.
Blow this out.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
This is a much more upbeat game this time.
I think the faster music makes us move faster, so it's kind of smart.
Yeah, alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. So that's one action, 2 actions,
Move clear.
3, 4.
Sweet.
Go ahead and draw.
Madrid, that could be useful. And Karachi.
Wow, we're getting really close to having enough black cards
2,
to...
4. Okay, I'm at my hand limit now too, so
Oh, how many do you have?
6.
You have 6?
I'm at my hand limit.
Which ones can you give her? Delhi and Karachi. There's Karachi, there's Delhi. And I can give you Tehran any freaking time I feel like it. As long as you and I are in the same city. Which I can get to pretty quickly, and I think that's what I'm gonna do on my turn.
Okay. Just 1, 2. Okay.
Beijing.
Beijing.
So pull the quarantine. Santiago. Alright, I think I'm gonna head down there.
Next time.
Coming up that mess.
God, but I don't have a way to get there really easily.
Oh no. And we still wanna get you to, it's looking like black's gonna be the easy one to eradicate this time out if we can move quickly. But
So we'll see how it
we'll
goes.
see how it goes. Okay, move Cooper.
Okay.
Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
The coffee maestro.
There you go. You can always take 2 yellow cards from me.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. So that's 1, 2.
How many cards do you have?
5.
Okay. Now she might be lucky and draw another yellow one, and then
That
she
would
can
be
cure yellow next turn. Do you want to just clear out St. Petersburg and move to Istanbul and call it a day?
Sure.
I know yellow's the one that you can cure if
Fuck
you it's gonna be an epidemic.
Also not yellow.
Yeah, but
New York and an epidemic.
I might draw a yellow at some point and be able to give it to you. Oh my god, Scooter, we've got an epidemic! Oh no! I know you love playing the thing.
Manila muff.
Damn. Why is it always the red ones?
Let's go ahead and put 3 in Manila. That's where I was going there next anyway, so.
Well, it's like it seems like maybe you should just. I mean, considering you also have the grizzle thing, maybe just try to bounce around there and keep those
Yeah.
in quarantine.
I want to get to her first and give her a black.
Yeah.
I would need 5 though.
Yeah, but I might be lucky enough to draw another black.
Okay.
So if I draw another black, I can give it to you. If I draw another yellow, I can give it to her.
Perfect.
But I'm trying to figure out how to do it.
All right.
Yeah, is there proceeding to your sex ed?
Yeah, already drank a little bit of that.
Sorry, that was me.
All right.
I don't know how I would not notice you
Luckily,
putting
it's
it
only
back.
2.
Yeah, I like stood up.
Fuck my life.
Freaking, of course, Manila breaks
Sorry,
out.
friends.
That one needs to get a 1 stuck on
So
it.
does our station go away?
No.
Because it's I don't.
Military stations don't go away.
Score.
All right. So let's do this in order. So we get 1 in Sydney,
Uh-huh.
I've moved to the
1 in
marker.
Ho Chi Minh City,
1 in Taipei.
1 in Taipei, and we take the quarantine off of
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong.
Oh.
San
And I moved
Francisco.
Gaia.
And yeah, San Francisco gets 1.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Manila is a San Francisco connection.
Just play that one.
Okay, well, I'm a jerk. And Santiago.
Which is getting in danger.
Yeah, no bueno.
Hopefully we can get there.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm gonna quarantine the city I'm in.
Okay.
Solid.
I feel like that's a pretty solid plan.
Holler.
I'm gonna move here and quarantine that.
So that's 3 actions.
That's 3 actions. Then I'm gonna move over to her.
Okay.
And if I happen to draw another black card, that's great. She can get about curing.
Can I take it from you? Is that an action? Or do you
Yep.
have to give it to me as an action?
You can take it from me.
If you're in the same city, you can take it from the state.
Okay.
But
But that
Do
takes
we
one.
need
That
to
takes
be
one
in-
of your actions. No,
It
you
will
don't have
take
to be
one
in the
of
same.
your
It doesn't have to be the city card because she's the researcher.
Okay.
okay. So
Come on, black.
red
Fuck you, red.
and blue.
Fuck you, blue.
Oh, well, you can cure blue.
Yes, that's true.
On your next turn, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do it. But in the meantime, what are your infections? LA.
Bangkok.
And
So I might need to clear, not build this.
Bangkok currently is quarantined, so
So we just lose one. Lose the quarantine.
yeah, I don't know where the quarantine bag went.
You are literally the ones that had it.
I was like, it was right there.
Okay, now you've got Kyle.
Okay. So I might need to clear and not build this time.
I mean, you want to definitely take care of LA.
Yeah.
You could do both, actually. Well, I mean, you could move to LA, take out 2, and build.
Yeah, but I think she wants to take Tehran also. Yeah, from me.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you go ahead and take Tehran?
Okay, so that's 1.
Hold on. Yeah, walk through it.
So I would take 1, 2,
Mm-hmm.
build, and clear 1.
Yeah.
Which is enough to prevent an outbreak.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
I
do
like
that.
it.
Okay, so I'm taking Tehran. 1.
Moving 2,
Okay.
clearing
Clearing.
3.
And then building. Thanks.
The nice thing is you can also, I know it's weird, but you can build a research station there too if you want to cure a disease.
I mean, I can just hop over to Atlanta.
What does the, can I look at the book again to see exactly what you can do in a military base?
Military people can fly back and forth between them.
Is that it? There's nothing else.
I mean, I can, so as an action with my guy, I can fly to any city by just starting any city card.
Oh, right,
Like, I don't have to have that city card.
So you
to
can
go.
fly
I
to
can fly to anywhere.
Atlanta.
Yeah. And then do that.
Wait, so you could just discard something you don't care about
Yeah.
to go anywhere you want.
Mhm.
That's kind of cool. I didn't realize
Yeah.
that.
And
What
that
does the
includes
thing say
rioting,
on-
collapsing, and fallen cities. I can go into those cities.
Wait, so once per turn,
Includes-
as an action, move from any city containing a structure to any city, including riding. So from here, you could actually discard Taipei to get down here and build a structure. Well, you can do that anyway next turn. So
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. And that, damn, that's
Yeah.
And we've, wow, that's pretty
Yeah, but
cool.
if you draw black, you could also fly to, well, you could actually discard Taipei and build 2 types of structures in Lima and cure black.
Yeah.
All in one turn.
All right.
Okay, so I need to pull some cards.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I already have 6, so I will need to discard 1.
Yes.
San Francisco, not helpful. Lima. So probably San Francisco.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And then some cities. Algiers.
Again.
So. And then Buenos Aires.
Oh, that's bad. Okay.
Wait, you only have 3 yellow ones.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we get 4, you can just do wherever you are. You don't need to be
Yeah.
at the station.
But I can give her my blue ones next turn and she can
But I
cure
can only
blue.
cure yellow. I can cure yellow without going to a research station.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, no.
Not blue.
But you're at a research station
No, I
right now,
know.
so you can cure blue next turn regardless.
God, I need to get down here though.
What do you have for cards?
Los Angeles, Magic,
What do you have for black cards?
Delhi, and Karachi.
You can move to Karachi to get down there now.
Oh, you're right.
You can fly anywhere from Karachi if he discards that card.
Oh, true.
Yeah, let's do that. So,
Go line backwards to
what about
Karachi.
Algiers too?
She can,
I can get it.
So Karat 1, discard.
honestly, Algiers breaking out is not bad because it's a black and it infects 2 blues,
And
a black.
2 blacks.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna fly to Santiago. So that's 1, 2, 3.
And then you can clear Buenos Aires too.
Yeah, with my local connections.
Yes, local connections.
There you go. That took care of a potential outbreaks bad situation right there.
I completely forgot I had that card, so.
It's okay.
That's awesome.
I was just looking at what cards you had and I'm like, oh no dude, you're safe. You're good. That's it, that's your turn.
Yep, alright, so I need to take 2 cards. Which means I'm gonna need to discard 1. St. Petersburg and Atlanta.
You are, if I may make a suggestion, discard one of your blues because Becca's about to cure blue anyway.
Yeah.
Or no, that doesn't work. I don't have enough cards. Just kidding. I was gonna say discard a yellow so I can pick it up.
I
But I don't have enough
I
cards.
thought the same thing too.
Yeah, I don't have enough
How many
cards.
cards do you have to discard to pick it up?
Two. Yeah, I don't have the cards.
So I've got here. I've got.
But it's a good idea for later.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get rid of Atlanta because I can.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's already got the research station in it, so.
Pretty easy to get there.
Which can leave me with 2, 4, 6 cards. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely. What ones do you have that are near Milan right now? It doesn't matter.
Madrid.
Istanbul's right by Milan anyway.
Well, but I can. It's.
You sure you don't want to keep Atlanta so you can easily fly to Atlanta to move to Istanbul?
Well, I mean, I can get to Madrid pretty. I mean, I've got a card for Madrid, so.
Oh
it's-
yeah, I guess the next thing you're really worried about is Algiers anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Let's do the infection,
Milan.
which is the one that's already.
That's
Yikes.
the third one.
Okay.
Beijing.
Beijing does get a cube. It's quarantined a while ago.
Okay, we're kind of close to like.
Oh shit.
Well, there's nothing we can do about that, right? Except for
Not really.
Except for re-quarantining. Okay. But we are gonna cure blue right now.
Okay.
All right. So that's my turn. Back up.
Sweet. Oh,
Take
thanks.
Kyle.
So give me them cards. Yeah.
So that's two. That's 2 actions.
2 actions.
3 actions.
3 actions.
I don't know what you can do for a fourth.
Can we maybe go to one of those cities and take one out?
She can't.
Oh,
She's
shit,
only
yeah.
moved
That'd
there,
be
and
one-
I
that'd be a
wouldn't move
move.
there.
Yeah.
Can you take another one of her cards that would be useful? No.
I mean, all I've got left are reds.
You could fly to Atlanta
Good.
to get closer to us in case we need to swap cards with.
Yeah.
But because I could give you if we meet up in Los Angeles, I could give you Los Angeles.
Oh,
That's true. Let's do that. Fly me to Atlanta.
So that gets you to Atlanta.
1, 2, and I'll probably pull a fucking out of deck right now. Because I've been drawing them.
Oh, you did draw yellow.
I do 2 yellows!
Yellow's
Ah!
next turn.
Can you just do it anytime?
No, I don't think so.
Wait.
Maybe.
What's it say?
You no longer need to be in a research station to discover if you're
So it's still an action.
it's still an action.
Wait,
That just leaves black, so.
And I have 4.
Yeah, we just need to get you a 5th black,
Yeah.
which if either I or you draw it, except I'm gonna probably.
Yeah. I got it.
Well, I can't
For my
fly.
infections, St. Petersburg is an outbreak.
Okay.
Nope, just
No,
kidding.
just
I was
one.
looking at Milan. St. Petersburg gets 1. Jakarta gets 1.
Oh, hi, doggy. How was your nose?
Hello, friends.
Unfortunately, I can fly to neither Shanghai nor Beijing. These cards are.
But you're pretty close anyway. Like,
Come here.
I'm not really worried about those things
Here, friend.
outbreaking right now because the 2 that are
Can you go for a pee?
close
stressing
that
out
would
about
outbreak
peeing?
already have
I'm gonna take her out.
quarantines.
Come on, let's go for a
quarantines
pee.
on them.
We go pee,
But
come on.
so she's gonna be able to cure yellow next turn. Hopefully we might be able
We
to.
also still need to eradicate the disease.
Well,
Which I can move there and yellow. Oh, it's not cured yet. It will be.
wait. So once it's cured, you can move into a city and get rid of all the cubes in one city
Yes,
too, right?
so I can move into this and cure all, move to this and cure all, and that'll be the end of my turn.
And then I could go to Madrid, and I could actually. Oh, I could almost clear out all of it. Actually,
Well,
no. I could fly to St. Petersburg.
Madrid, it doesn't matter. Yeah, you can fly to St. Petersburg, walk to Essen, walk to there, and that would actually eradicate blue as long as we don't get new blue infections.
Yeah.
Even if there's an outbreak in Milan, you could still cure blue in one turn.
Yeah. I'd really like to eradicate yellow though, just to get us that extra level.
Oh, yeah.
True. So I can move to here, cure 2,
Mm-hmm.
and then move 1 more because she didn't catch up to me. Grab the additional black card if she needs one and get to Atlanta
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. 'Cause we also need to build. We only need 1 more freaking station. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna quarantine Wait, red, because red can. When I'm out of the, it's red can only be quarantine, right?
Yes.
And there's a red one in San Francisco right now.
Yes.
Yes.
It would still prevent the spread of extra red dots to like go ahead and quarantine San Francisco and them not wasting points this way. Because if I
Yeah.
draw black, it's better off for her to be.
Well, but the only connection to San Francisco is Manila.
Right, but here's the thing about it is, number one, if I draw a black one, then she's gonna take it and then build move somewhere, build a research station,
Yeah.
and cure black.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm thinking if I just quarantine the diseases in San Francisco, at least I'm not wasting an action,
Sure.
which I would be doing otherwise. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and quarantine this one dot in San Francisco, move here, and cure both of those.
Okay.
And that way if I draw a black, you can take it from me.
Okay.
It's a big if, but this guy drew a freaking epidemic. And well, sometimes you have to take those. Oh, Scooter, we've got an epidemic, oh no.
Okay, so move this guy up 1.
Yeah. So I move the infection rate up 1. We draw the bottom card, and that gets an infection. Baghdad gets 3.
That's not entirely awful.
Yeah. I was like, that's not completely horrible.
I can show it. So this is my outbreak. Now we've got 3 cities getting infected at a time.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is what happens when your government takes away all of your money, kids. They ask more of you.
To do less.
To do less.
Or
To
do more with less.
Santiago gets 1.
There's
Oh,
3.
oh, no one.
No,
one.
1.
It's 1.
Sorry.
You've already put the 3 on.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Algiers gets 1.
But
Okay,
Which
so that's an outbreak.
Is an outbreak.
I'm moving this guy up.
Okay, so we need a 1 counter, a sticker, Becca.
Sure.
Alright, so we get 1 in Cairo, 1 in Istanbul, 1 in Paris.
Where's the 1 go?
Oh,
Okay.
there's
And then 1 in
1 in Madrid.
So what else? The first thing was a dog hair, but no, it's 1. Okay, and we've already moved that up. I think I've only drawn 2 so far.
Yep.
Third one is Bangkok, which gets a 3rd red cube.
That's not good.
Can you actually hold up the red bag so I know how many are left?
7,
8.
6, 8.
Yeah. Now 7. Okay. That's it. That's the end of that. And unfortunately, I drew a freaking blue, which is not
Yeah.
that useful. Sorry.
Well, Jenna, I think you just need to go down to like Lima or something and build
Yeah.
a station.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, but that, I mean, because that would finish that one objective.
yeah.
And I can easily move from LA to Lima.
Yeah. I mean,
So yours
maybe I
is
should just.
1, 2.
I should probably keep. I don't know. I was gonna try and fly down there, but I was just like move.
Yeah, well, it's one turn to get down to the.
Where should we put the thing?
Yeah, you can easily just move.
I mean, you can just go to Lima and build it there.
Do we want it to be in Lima or do we want it in Bogota or Sao Paulo? Where makes the most sense?
How-
Because I can start flying back and forth.
How far easily can you get to Sao Paulo? Like
It would take
1,
all
2, 3.
All 4 of the actions.
Yeah, so I couldn't do that.
Yeah,
I
you,
could
yeah,
get
you
to-
could.
I'd have
Because
to build one.
yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 built.
Oh, okay.
It's 3 moves. And
I
then-
think that this place makes more sense,
Okay, go for it.
yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Because
move to
it's
Sao
a
Paulo.
little bit closer to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
There's no reason to build a thing and then one that easily connects to it, you build another thing.
And then I need
I mean, we did that there because we were just trying to blow through getting so many freaking military.
Alright.
Alright, so.
So this is done,
Yeah,
right?
so go ahead and
Turn
flip that over, so we know we finished.
Alright, so
Completed something. That's
Okay.
what I get
Actually, you
full.
want to hand down the figure.
Oh, yeah, me.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Okay.
And
So,
so
I gotta pull.
Hopefully one's black.
Yes.
Yay!
but you've got 8 cards.
Yeah, I have to discard.
Well, that's fine.
Keep going.
She can dump the yellows.
Oh,
to
shit.
the side. Fucking what?
Hey, Scooter, you've got
Alright,
epidemic.
I'm gonna get just rid of
You guys are screwed.
probably Kinshasa.
Yeah,
So I have 5 yellows, so
Yeah.
just use whatever you need. Keep whatever you want for
Okay.
travel purposes. If you
Okay,
need it
so
at all.
I'm gonna go ahead and move the infection rate forward.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Alright.
Bottom one off the deck,
What I would give for one quiet night right now.
Okada.
which is out in the middle of nowhere, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Bangkok is still getting an outbreak. I don't even see a way around it.
Well, there's only one way around it.
it doesn't come. It's the 4th card.
It's the 4th card.
Who wants to shuffle these?
Jenna.
Oh God.
Keep it above the table so we can make sure you're not cheating.
Well, the fortunate
How
thing
lucky
is...
do we feel like we're gonna
Stop.
be?
Okay.
No,
Let
don't
that-
stop.
Santiago.
Gets 1.
One. All of them just get one, but unfortunately Bangkok that's
Algiers.
has an outbreak. Algiers is now up to 2.
Okay, I'm
The
moving this
outbreak-
guy.
Luckily nothing's built in Algiers.
Alright, so 1 more in Cairo, 1 more in Istanbul, 1 in Madrid,
You need a 2.
and 1 in Paris. Yeah.
Yeah, we need 2 for
And we're down to 2, 4, 6, 7 black ones.
Well, I can. Oh shit. No.
No,
And
don't.
what's the last one?
It's Bangkok.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and put this up on the top. So move the outbreak counter forward.
Alright, so that gets a sticker.
Oh yeah. 1.
Yeah.
1.
So we get 1 red in Kolkata, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
1 in Ho Chi Minh City,
1 in Jakarta.
and we take the quarantine off of Hong Kong.
What do we have for reds left?
4.
And I really would love it if I had something besides Shanghai or Beijing. I'll tell you that much.
I mean, I can go to Hong Kong on my turn.
We need a disease eradicated.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
It's gonna have to be yellow.
And it will have to be yellow.
Let's see here. You can take care of that on your next turn.
Yes.
I still need to. I need to infect cities still.
No, you did that.
No, that's resolve any epidemics and then infect cities.
We already did that. That's what we just did.
But
No, we did the
epidemic. We did the epidemic.
No, that's part of it. Intensify. Shuffle the cards in the infection discard pile. Put them on top of the
Oh,
infection
yeah.
deck.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we're good.
Infect cities. We're done.
Oh,
Don't worry.
Jeebus.
Don't kill us for no good
Yeah,
reason.
just calm down there.
Okay. Well, the way that this reads is resolve any epidemics. We do this first, and
Which-
then infect cities.
Which of these can you fly to? That would be of any
Jakarta
use?
and Hong Kong.
Sweet. Either is good. Really.
Alright, well, what I'm going to do
But
first
clear
is
that up first.
clear Santiago, so that's 1.
We've got Kyle.
So I'm going to go to Hong Kong. That's 2.
I'll tell you, it's statistically impossible to draw an epidemic now.
And then I'm going to quarantine
Why
Hong
would you say that?
Because you literally cannot draw an epidemic right now. We just drew 2 epidemics in a row.
Yeah, it's almost impossible.
That's real, but still terrible.
Alright, so can we put a quarantine on Hong Kong?
Yes.
How many more do you have?
I've got 1 more action, which means what I will do is actually clear all the black out of Kolkata.
That works.
Sounds good.
Because I've got local
You can't do
connections.
a whole lot else.
Nope. Alright, so now I get to draw 2 cards. Khartoum and London. Which puts me over...
Guess what's eradicated, kids?
No, we got 1 more.
No, 1 more.
So it'll eradicate on Jenna's turn.
Yeah.
Wait, where's Beck? Oh.
Hold on.
3, I've got to get rid of a card here. I'm gonna get rid of Delhi.
Yeah.
So I'm down to was 6, and now infections. So
Yeah.
flip over 3 for me.
Sure. Kolkata.
Woo! Glad I just did that.
Mm-hmm.
No kidding. St. Petersburg.
Okay. That's not so bad.
More.
Milan, that's
That's
an
bad.
outbreak.
Okay, moving this guy
And
up.
Milan gets a 1 sticker.
And St. Petersburg gets 1, Essen gets 1, Paris gets 1, and so does Istanbul. Okay.
This looks like on my turn I'm going to be going in and quarantining because we basically just need to survive to your turn. If we survive
Yeah.
to your turn, we win.
Well, but she's got to get to a research station.
She can build one.
I can.
That's funny.
I just build one and then procure it.
So she
Okay.
can cure that.
Hold on.
So I can do
You guys are
one.
Stop.
jumping over.
Yeah, stop. Just stop. Yeah.
I need to yell.
No, it's
Sorry.
cool. So I have 5 yellow cards. I can turn in.
It's good laughing at me.
No need to yell.
I can turn in 4 of them.
Do you have any that'll
Hold
get-
on. Let me take my turn.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I have 2 that I can use to get close to pick up that yellow to eradicate it so that she doesn't have to do it on her turn. That gives her another action. So
Which ones do you have?
I have Bogota,
That's within 1.
yeah, and Lagos. So either one, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Just save one of them and
Yeah. So
we have yellow eradicated.
yellow, you are cured.
Alright. What did I do with those? Yellow? Cured?
And then
That's one
feel free to
action.
fly me down to Bogota. So
So,
that's
hop, skip, and a jump. That's 2,
3
3,
clear.
and it's now eradicated.
Holler at your boy. Let's
So-
over that objective.
This one.
So now we just need to get black cured.
Okay. Dokie.
Alright. So,
Oh, I guess I should draw some cards.
Yeah.
Ho Chi Minh City and Tokyo.
and infect.
Speak whatever conduit Jesus. Los Angeles.
Won't
Fuck
happen.
it, don't
Nope.
matter. Beijing.
It's
Good.
still
Number
okay-ish.
3.
But we're down to 3.
Yeah.
And Manila loses its quarantine.
Oh, that's
Okay.
so good for us.
Okay. Alright, my turn.
I think.
I'm planning on sweeping
Yeah.
back into this area and re-quarantining as much as I can.
That sounds like a great idea.
So this one connects to frick Sydney.
Either way you go, it's not going to matter because it's 2 turns to get to Manila.
Yeah.
Whether you go from San Francisco to Manila or if you go to
Yeah, and
Sydney.
unfortunately I can't fly to either Beijing or Shanghai.
No.
Why are you picking at that?
'Cause it's all cattywampus.
Is that just extra?
It's the one that she just took
Okay.
off Manila. She didn't move it all the way off the board.
It was just floating in the ocean.
Yeah.
And
Would it
Essen,
benefit you to use a move to take a card from me to get you where you want to go?
you and I would have to be in the same city for me to,
No, I didn't know.
or you would have to be in one of those cities.
No, I'm so fucking confused by that.
Hold on.
Also, the adhesive they put on all this shit.
You may
sucks.
share knowledge with a.
Really? Mine seems to be fine.
No, they keep coming off.
Yeah, I can pass any card, but you would have to be in the city of whatever.
Okay, sorry, I'm just kidding.
I'm sorry. It's one of those things like I can give anything, but I can't take anything. Everything. Regardless, I think I'm gonna get to Manila and quarantine it.
Yeah. So that's, well, 2 turns, 2 actions to get there.
Right? 1,
Mm-hmm.
2 to get there. 3. Well, screw it. I'll say I quarantined Sydney on the way. Because why not?
Yeah, I guess.
It's not an extra. I mean,
You can't.
Otherwise, it
nothing
doesn't
else,
have
there's no
to
other
be
point.
listed.
There's nothing else you can do.
so
That's not an extra action.
it
Well,
is,
but she
but
has
she was
4.
gonna be-
She had an
she was
extra
gonna-
action.
Oh, okay.
She has
sorry.
one left.
yeah. So I might as well quarantine Sydney as a drive-through.
So that'd be action 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then 3 move there. Quarantine 4.
Okay.
Okay.
All right,
2 cards.
Paris. Miami.
We still did it.
I know, but Still, I'm glad to have not drawn an epidemic. That's like one major thing out of the
Yeah.
way. Jakarta.
Outbreaks.
Outbreak.
And
Bangkok outbreaks too.
hang on a second.
Well, let's do it in order because we might run out before Bangkok even outbreaks.
No, I don't think so. Because pull Sydney.
Well, okay.
So I'm just going around the.
Mm.
So we get one. Crap. Yeah.
Okay, I've moved this up one.
So we get one in Ho Chi Minh City,
Mm.
one in Chennai.
Mm.
Okay. And then it hits Bangkok.
Which outbreaks, that takes the quarantine off of here, but that just puts one in Kolkata. How many red dots do we still have?
One.
Oh, we just won. Just
Well,
barely.
okay. So hang on a second. So
the-
we got to put stickers on these two cities, though.
Okay, and this is
So you need a 1 and a 2?
Bangkok.
Yes.
This is the Bangkok outbreak. We're like scraping it by edge of our teeth here, guys.
And Jakarta gets a, well, whatever, a win's a win.
Yeah.
It's not a good win, but it's a win. Because,
All right.
no, we win.
My
Now
turn.
it's Jenna's turn.
Okay,
So
so
first.
Let her do her thing.
okay, build me a research station.
Okay, but you have to discard a card for that, don't you?
No, build
No.
a new structure without a card.
No. Damn.
As long as
That is just.
Okay,
That is
done.
so OP.
Research station. Curing black. Action 2.
Sick.
That's it, we won.
Yeah,
That's it.
I was like, we
Objectives are over. So we've eradicated yellow again.
found cures for blue and red.
Yep.
Well, that was terrifying, but we won. Again. So the government is still not going to give us any of that sweet, sweet government money. So we have to do what's on the
The
stop
end
card
of the
now.
things.
Okay. There you are.
Yay, and you got to have the win.
Yeah!
It took forever to get that last black.
I was like,
Okay, at the end of our first game in March before doing anything else.
oh, I should put my name on this guy. Yes. This was March, correct?
So before we even select end of game upgrades, we open the following doors and then draw this card, 21 and 22. I think we'll look somewhere over with you.
It is.
21 has new game end upgrades.
Oh, sweet.
There's new character upgrades and military bases. So we can make military
we can make-
bases permanent if we want. Oh, look at this. Okay, one of the game end upgrades, veteran. You may take the military shuttle flight action.
Oh,
So our new game end upgrades besides that. Local pressure. If you are in a military base, you may quarantine an adjacent city with the quarantine action. Formidable, you may use a city card from an adjacent city when building any structure. And veteran, you may take the military shuttle flight action. So it gives you a dog tag.
Interesting.
But we won, so that's good. Let's see what happens next. Okay, so this is our last thingy. So we did win. Scratch this bonus off if you win a game in March. I don't know how we won, but we won. And that's what's important.
yeah.
Really, we were literally out of red cubes.
The world is in peril, but you did win.
Yes.
I didn't put yes on this one.
How did we win if we ran out of red cubes?
As long if you
It's-
don't have any more to play.
Oh, okay. So we used all the ones we had, but we
Yes.
didn't run out.
We didn't run out. I mean,
But luck, by sheer
Sheer
dumb luck,
luck.
really.
can I have the pen?
Yes.
So yeah, we won both. We're really good at this somehow.
It must be kind of McLaughlin's.
Clearly.
Definitely. Almost definitely.
He's out of the Black Lodge. He's helping out.
Bless you.
Someone should tweet at him.
Hey, guess what? This doesn't apply to anything anymore
We
because...
won.
For any game played in April,
who
after
wants-
setup,
Jenna?
do it.
and before
Jenna,
the
do it.
first
No.
turn,
Jenna, do it.
No, I already wrote on the board.
add a military base anywhere on the board.
Okay.
That's our win bonus.
Played in April after the game. That's after setup, so we can choose next time.
Yep.
So wait, we don't play another one in March.
No,
No,
because
because
we
we
won.
won.
I think this objective stays out regardless.
That's it says
Yeah.
it's permanent.
Right. But these objectives are gone now, as far as I I can tell, because it doesn't say they're permanent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tear them up just in case I'm wrong.
Yes.
I like that.
I would love to tear them up because I hated them.
That was actually not bad.
The
So
building
you
military
get-
Well,
bases
look,
was pretty
because
easy.
we swapped out.
Yeah.
You get
Die.
to choose 2 game and
Now we get to choose 2 game end things.
So what were these ones that we got new ones of?
Yellow is the one we eradicated again, right? We need to eradicate a different one.
Yeah.
we
Yes,
still
we eradicated
yellow.
Sorry, I took pieces off the board. My bad.
Yeah, it's a little confusing.
Sorry.
But it's okay.
Game end. You win, blah blah. Win or lose, you choose 2 end upgrades at the end of each game. If you win, you get the win bonus. You start your next game at the beginning of next month. Funding level is cut by 2 according to your funding level.
It can't
So
go below
choose 2
zero.
upgrades. So
Here's some extra easily.
Yeah, those are just.
our options are positive mutations.
What happens to the positive mutation?
If we use the positive, we can use it on yellow,
Mm-hmm.
and it moves up to the next one. You no longer spend an action to discover a cure for this disease.
I like it.
So
That
if you
actually-
have, it's just you just do it.
Yeah, the moment you have 4, in your case, 4 yellow cards, in anybody else's case, 5,
I guess you would just
you just
cure
start
it.
like, it's cured. I like
So that's
it.
an option.
I like that. So let's keep that on the front
Yeah.
burner.
We also have, and the way those work too is that we have to move through them to get. So if we want to use discover with 1 fewer card, we have to apply into this
Yeah.
this one.
I mean,
Then
I
we
think
also
we
have
should-
our
yeah.
character upgrade options.
and then
So there's
Can I see
those,
those?
whatever the new ones are.
Local pressure if you are in a military position may quarantine an adjacent city with the quarantine action. Formidable, you may use a city card from an adjacent city when building any structure.
I like those, but I don't think they're completely
Veteran, you
necessary.
may take the military shuttle flight action as in.
We also have flexible. For an action, you may discard to draw a card of the same color from the discard pile. We have forecaster. At the start of your turn, you can look at the top 2 infection cards. Archive access, you can increase your hand limit by 1. Pilot, you do not discard when taking a direct flight. You show the card and return it to your hand. And then we can also add an unfunded event.
That might be
Those
useful
other
for
ones.
you, because then it would mean you
I
could
can
move
go
around.
places without spending a card.
Yeah.
How does that work?
You don't discard when you take a direct flight. You show the card and then return it to your
And which one's direct flight?
That's good for your character for sure.
So that's
direct flight is the one where you would play the card.
play the card of the city you want to
wanna
go to. Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, charter is.
Going from the city you have the card for. Yeah.
So that's an option.
There's also this. I mean, we could
There
put.
was
I
also.
feel like we can clear the rest and roll it off.
I mean, there's also the military bases, which I don't think we really care about right now.
Of all the things, no.
Could we? She did build a research station here.
I did.
Is could we? Could we put a permanent one there as well?
That is a game end upgrade that we can
Right.
select one.
We
and-
can also put a military base
Yeah.
down there too.
Yep.
I am personally incredibly for that.
Yeah.
I'm with that because we have to eradicate it, right, to use those.
Yeah, we can only do one of these per, right?
We get 2 upgrades.
Well, not.
But this one, yes, it's 1 at a time. You have to add them in order.
Yeah, it's just one positive mutation. You can't like put on 2 and 3. It just
So-
has to be 2.
Yeah, but like, so the next game, if we didn't eradicate this one, we wouldn't be able to put that on.
Right.
Right? So we
But we
should
wouldn't
put,
lose this.
So we get
It's
both.
just-
We get both abilities then for this,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
So now, instead of it taking an action to cure yellow, you don't have to be in a research station and you don't have to have an action, so just put it on below it.
Yep.
So that's great. So the moment she has 4 yellow cards, or the moment any of the rest of us have 5, it's cured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty solid.
okay, so
Okay.
that's 1.
Oh no.
And then do we want to give you a thing?
Oh, you want to give me the pilot thing? Where I wouldn't have to discard?
I mean,
Or do you want to do a research station? I'm good either way.
I mean, the permanent research station down here
Would be helpful.
would be helpful.
What's pilot do again?
you don't discard when you take a direct flight. You just show the card and return it to your hand.
Because I mean, if we put a permanent research station down here, I mean, Sao Paulo hasn't got anything, so that's something, and it's just far enough away from Atlanta and Istanbul to like make like flying.
Yeah, right now I'm seeing permanent research station in Sao Paulo as being more useful.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
Than having, okay.
I don't think we have to really. So it doesn't sound like we're really having to talk any of us into that so much. All right, so just put that right next to.
All right, so are we still on, Scooter?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that is it for our successful Black and Women's History Months.
Yeah.
Suck it, Donald Trump. Sorry. So that was it for Pandemic Legacy February and March.
See you next time.
See you next time on Time to Tabletop. What game did you bring?
Follow
Big
us on
time.
all of the social medias.
Yes, all the social medias.
All of them.
Even ones that don't exist.
Yeah.
Just do it in the
Follow
future.
us on Pied Piper.
Is it the video chat for
You know it.
I need your ICQ.
Oh my god. This is like,
Oh my God,
seven numbers, like
ICQ.
1381138 or something.